please don't trip. Like me cause I'm beautiful. Don't hate me cause I literally came in the house. She do the pretty girl rock, rock, rock. I do the pretty girl. Do the pretty girl rock. All the ladies do the pretty girl rock. Y'all, oh my God, I've had the longest day ever. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Woo, but I had time today. I had time. I had time. I couldn't sit on my hands. I couldn't. Oh. I want to come in with my woosah. I want to come in with my Aya Horus. I want to come in with my yin and yang. I want to come in. I want to come in the right way, just beautiful girl. How you doing, sis? Susan, how you doing, sis? Because I'm going to start from the top. And I'm going to go back down so I don't miss nobody. Just Beetle says, how you doing? Georgie and friends, how you doing, sis? Thank you for your laughter. I love it. Every time I pop in there, I'm laughing. I'm laughing. How you doing, Susan? How you doing? How you doing? I just said hey to my Just Beetle, but hey sis, how you doing? Big Bad Wolf, how you doing? How you doing? Dana says, how you doing? How you doing? It's so good to see y'all. How you doing? Jerry King, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, I ain't missing nobody, right? I ain't missing nobody. Y'all know we're gonna get started. We about to get started up in here. Now look. I ain't even gonna take off my jacket yet. And if I start throwing shade, I'ma just put on my little snuggie. Cause it's gonna get chilly. And if I don't have on this and you decided it was shade, then Cinderella, that shoe just fits. Okay? Y'all. Now I've been busy all day. I've been up since 5:00 in the morning. I've been moving since then. And let me tell you something. When I got still, I said, wait, Maria was in my house. I'm like, damn, I feel like I don't get nobody notifications no more. I don't. I think I just been too busy putting together my end of the years. But anyway. So I said, Maria went live. Let me see what she's talking about. Minute Maid Tropical Punch. And if I was drinking anything else, I'd tell you. But I promise y'all, I had to hit a fatty like I was Bob Marley before I came up here. Because I said, oh my God, Denny, calm down. Calm down. You can say this the right way. You can have a conversation like an adult. Tara Lynn, how you doing? You can have a conversation like an adult. So I was watching Maria's and shit, and I was listening. And I ain't gonna lie. I did some fast forwarding and some, you know how it is. Y'all know how it is. I did some fast forwarding. I did some rewinding. Because sometimes you fast forward and like, wait, I got to rewind because I don't even know what's going on and shit, right? Anyways, so I'm watching. I said, wait, is that my girl in? Oh my God, shit. I haven't seen Maria and the other girl in a while. And I said, okay, that's a good way to end the year off. I like that, you know. And as usual, Ann came on there just, she come on spitting game, OG style, like one of your, you know what I'm saying? One of your elders that came in and spit that game to you. Like, all right, you one of ours, you know what I'm saying? La Familia. And so there started to be this dispute in the chat. Now, mind y'all, Danny ain't in the chat. I said, but wait, maybe I need to get my ass down in this chat because something going on in the chat. And I see Kristen, how you doing? Says, how you doing? And I said, wait a minute. Housewives sure got a lot to say to Savage. I said, what's going on now? Lisa Marie, what's going on now? But you know one thing I know about YouTube, I don't care what chat you in, but right now we're talking the yikes and Scamba and that cipher. And I don't talk about it like they bad. I talk about it like I met some great people in there. Shit. I was in there watching the mess. I know the mess because I watched the mess. But y'all, you know what? This wash, rinse, repeat shit. Come on, man. It's too damn much. Anyway, so I'm watching, and Maria's saying, "Wait, y'all. Let's watch 2020, y'all." You know what I mean? Come on, cause yeah, I did this in 2020. Wait, did that happen with Sav in 2020? Watch that shit. Stop saying her name if she ain't up in here. We squash. She apologized for that. Let's go on. Let's kick rocks. Let's pop, pop, chop, chop. I said, damn, is it this deep? Then my sis Savage went live. I shared it, but I see it's not even up no more. I said, damn, did something happen that I missed? I damn near thought I watched to the end. I might have missed the last, because I was literally still watching it at 6:47. So I was like, damn, where'd it go? What happened? I don't know what happened when I left. But auntie, let me tell y'all what I seen between that and Savage's live made me want to go live. And I said, girl, because I wasn't about to go live tonight. I wasn't. I was about to upload and short y'all to death. You know what I mean? Maria, I just spoke about the sweet potato. How you doing, sis? How you doing? So anyway, I'm watching Savages. And y'all, can I pardon the body real quick? If you don't know what I mean, you don't know what I mean, but I do. Listen, lenders. My God. Kendra is a hero. Kendra, I got 3 questions for you. I don't care. Go answer them to somebody else, because all you motherfuckers see to like to talk in the backdrop. So I'm going to talk out here. Kendra, girl. Kendra, the first time I was introduced to your wacky, crazy ass on your live, girl, you was singing, dancing, you was kicking the bobo, and then somebody had sent you some intel that the bee was live. You went over there, and whatever the bee was saying, girl, it had you so stuck that you did a wellness check on yourself. Now, after that, somehow the bee started sending you everybody information. Let me tell y'all, hey, ladies. Hey, and when I say ladies, I mean the young ladies, because some of us too old for me to have to tell you this. To the young ladies, if a heifer come bring you a text message she was in, I just said it in the statement. She was in it. Girl, what's the wait, listen. We know to be messy. Who don't know to be messy? The B-hole tortured a woman with pictures she sent to a man. Tortured her husband. We know this. The B-hole tortured her friend in her text messages while trying to put it on Mills. We know she that low. How low can you go? That hoe go low. She's so low she could suck a earthworm's dick without bending over. She that low. But y'all like, oh my God, I can't believe the B gay Kendra. I believe it. Hey, Savage. Where my Savage at? Savage. I'll kid you not. Before I even knew who you were, what I knew was the bee had already passed out your information to several people. Where you lived, where you worked. That's not new. But what is new is that it keep being new heifers and flunkies that she's willing to give the information to. And Kendra was a flunky. You know why Kendra got y'all information? Because hey, Vault, where Vault at? Hey, Vault. I'm finna put y'all on game. You know how Kendra got your information? Because she was willing to go after you. She was willing to send shit to you. She was willing. She was a willing participant. So if it comes to saying yes or no, she said yes. If it comes to saying, don't you send this to me, she said, send it to me. When it goes to she held it till it was good enough for her, she did that. She did that. That ain't no heifer you want to be. She couldn't send me no blood money. She couldn't send me no money. Kendra be talking about me. I've never done nothing to her. And people who know I've never done nothing to her sit next to this bitch like she's somebody cool. You know why? Because she willing to turn on everybody. Don't trust her, because one day she going to be turning on y'all. One day she going to be sending y'all text messages. One day she going to be sending, yo, girl, bye. Keep them snakes away from me. I cut the grass so I could see a snake. I could see a snake, and I don't give a damn if Kendra and air chat but mine. I will never think she's cool, because when she got to show us who she was, she did. And nobody believes her. Jen is back. And the same stuff that I was saying 2-3 years ago, I've been said, Jen is being played by everybody around her. I've been said, hey, if Jen really want to get it together for her kids, she got to get away from every last one of these mofos on here. I've been said that. I've been said to Jen, move around. And the big force was everything wrong about Jen. So when does forgiveness come? Amber, like I said, she's skateboarding all through town. And it's all forgiveness, because what are they, gatekeepers? Because when I stopped liking any of these heifers, it was because I saw who they were. It wasn't because somebody told me, nobody called me up, nobody sent me the clip, nobody sent me the message that let me know that these heifers wasn't shit. Did not tell y'all before I knew who any of y'all were. I knew who Amber was, and she has still continued to right now be that exact same person. But there are more Helen Kellers around here than Mother Teresa's. And I ain't trying to be neither one. I'm not blind to shit. I know who, as far as what people have shown, I know who everybody is. And I ain't put 20 on 10 yet. And nobody has surprised me yet on who they have been. Nobody. The difference was I decided, but come on, y'all. I can't. This shit is too much for me. So this one bad for this. Push this one in the past. That was a couple of years ago. But this is what we should sit on. No, I'm sitting on repeat offenders. See, I don't care if you did it once and you learn. Even if you thought it was okay, it's not. Sweet potato, how you doing? Cat, how you doing? Vaulty, how you doing? The B docs you to Kendra, that means she docs you to 755 of these motherfuckers that'll walk around you, around here too, I promise. And one thing y'all got to know, how come all this information be stale? How come more people know in the background before we know out on the front? That's called a play. Y'all keep playing Monopoly. Ain't none of y'all winning. Everybody bankrupt. I guess everybody landing on everybody property. Jody, how you doing? Kristen, how you doing? All the information be, and it always, everybody a hero. They a hero. Today. Mark calendars, y'all. Put this shit on the calendar. It won't, some of it make it 30 days. It do. But none of it's genuine. None of it's genuine. Because as soon as it ends, it become. And y'all, I have to put out a disclaimer. Oh my God. Because y'all know one thing I hate to do. I hate to send out false information. So if I give wrong information, I have to. Lindsay, nobody calling you here, but somebody tell Lindsay. I keep saying Lindsay, the one who left me that thesis. But once again, Savage, your live reminded me of so much stuff. And I like Savage. You know what I'm saying? But Savage, when I told you the other day on my live that my problem was you for Lindsay, no, it's not. It's Mandy. So when we speak Mandy, Breezy Girl, and EXO, here's what I got to say about all three. Mandy, I'm going to take you out this one real quick, and then I'm going to pull you back in. Okay, girl? Okay, girl, we going to do this together because we all minorities up in here. Women of color, whatever y'all call this shit. I'm a woman. I'm a queen, bitch. Put that shit in front of whatever y'all call me. Call me queen, sellout. Call me whatever you want. Wait, And Selfie Queen, I'm gonna come to you too, because all this shit got to wrap into one big whole folder. Breezy Girl and EXO sat in a chat with fucking the B. This racist, nasty, trifling hooker, junkie, whatever they call it these days. I don't know. I'm calling it all of the above plus 10. Okay? And I'm calling it out. And calling it for her and her friend who's still looking for me. Anyway, they sat in a chat with this half of why she taunted Mims. While all through October, November, December, she taunted Mims. And I'm screaming it for them bitches in the back. For them bitches so loyal to Mims that she turned to snakes. I'm screaming to myself for Mims. But Breezy Girl and EXO sat in that fucking chat knowing what was going on. And the only reason they told is because they wanted to pull a play big enough to show that they were done being her fucking flunky. And then Mandy comes and tells me that I don't stand up for the minorities. You know what? Because these three minorities I just named seem to keep putting a black, Puerto Rican, minority, whatever ass they got up in the chat with people that say nigga, spick, Jap, Jew, anything that's derogatory. They seem to stay in them chats. I don't. So I'm sorry, I don't know every Tom, Dick, and Harry that runs around saying racial slurs to y'all and then come up in Maria chat. I don't know. I don't know every mob to dude y'all run with because I don't run with none of them. So I'm sorry, my black ass don't go in rooms that they obviously don't want your black ass in. Because y'all was up in the B's chat knowing she hated y'all and knowing half her chat loved to throw a sheet on for fun. I'll wait for it. But you told me, Mandy, not Lindsay. You told me that everybody know I'm a sellout. Sound like y'all selling out. Sound like y'all been sold. Sound like you're for sale. Sound like you want to sell something, but it ain't. Oh, y'all don't use the N-word because y'all like to hear other people do it? Because y'all the strongest on the N-word, but y'all seem to be in this chat, this man, this woman, that girl. Who says it? I don't be there. I hear from y'all. Remember that Danny ain't been in the only chat I was in where somebody used the N-word directly and Danny was there was when Wacky Wanda came up in to tell her she was from Africa. That's why she could say Negro and all this stuff. Facts. And the other time was when John Yates decided he could read it. So I'm gonna ask again when Danny be in the chats where all this racism is going on. Y'all be there. And not only do y'all be there, y'all pick and choose which races y'all like. Y'all pick and choose which ones you gonna send a super chat, super sticker, be a member to. Y'all sit and choose which ones can say it and you put it to the side. We ain't the same chicks. We'll never be. Never. Didn't I tell y'all some of y'all wear the sheets, some wash the sheets, some buy the sheets? I ain't none of them. I ain't none of them. I ain't none of them. Y'all got me so mad. I don't think I'm never gonna sleep on a white sheet again. Cause y'all reminding me of just what is not who I am. How you accident? Hey, we can all make mistakes. Hey, like I told y'all, I'm the one who came on here and said, y'all know a cracker is the one who cracked the whip. They calling you a master that you running around like that, and that ain't no compliment. I ain't calling nobody a racial slur around here, but I'm a sellout. I'm a this, some of that. I'm a this, some of that. I'm watching everybody else sell they self. Feel the love. How you doing? Everybody selling they self. I ain't sold shit. Mari, how you doing? I ain't sold shit. Matter of fact, I spoke up and I said, matter of fact, if you really love yourself, I got no reason to hate you. Because ain't nobody over me to make me think that I need that to have something. That's a fact. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Please, like I said, and they had people, I don't like the mess. I ain't with the mess. I don't mess with nobody who do that and who do that. Let me tell y'all something. In my eyes, there's some people y'all sitting around who y'all not calling out. They racist than a motherfucker. They bad as hell. They're terrible people. They're messy. They're instigators. They doxers they self. I'm none of the above. I ain't afraid to tell a bitch who I think she is. That's why even when I called out Sherry, everybody said Sherry ain't did shit. She's done more than enough. And I thought when we taking the mask off, that's how I feel. That ain't nothing against nobody but her. And it'll be people that'll be against me just for saying that. Like I said, that shit, that was, man, I mean, oh, this person, yeah, okay. How's she okay? How's she okay? Mud's still in my category. Hey, Jen, when you was out here apologizing, ain't not even to be on your back. You apologize for saying, one, your father freed blacks, gave us a right. But he did this all in World War II, according to you, when the Civil War freed blacks. I'm so lost. And I got nothing against you, Jen, because I never did. And even when you was doing everything you was doing, what I hoped is you release yourself from Amber and all this bullshit and just wouldn't been you. Go over there, do some trivia. Go love on your man. I've been said that shit. And without ever saying nothing bad about you, you was shitting on me left and right. Because of Terry Land, because of Heidi, because of whoever it was. You go ask Kendra what we ever did to each other. Secret Treasures, how you doing? Jody, how you doing? Ambulance says how you doing? Cat says how you doing? Yes. But I'm like, at the end of the night, all these people, I never did nothing to them. Nothing. So even if they didn't like me, say I don't like you. Just like if y'all like these people that did wrong, just say I like them. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, to everybody who stood up for Muzz when Muzz is a piece of shit, in my opinion. In my opinion. To all those who did, you should. That's your buddy. Now, if you back with talking about your back, then hey, y'all just like, that's on y'all. That's not a me thing. That's your buddy. But I ain't on here like beefing with nobody. I be watching this shit like, okay. Honest to God, until recently, I never had heard shit about the Savage thing. I hadn't. But since I just heard it, I had to digest it. And I'm like, man, it's like clockwork. No matter what you do, a lot of people I'm asking, how did y'all end up in these situations as adults, though? Everybody. And that's just like on real talk. But if you can't, and here's the thing, we all got to worry about ourselves. So if you good with the fact you changed, know that, hey, this mofo might have changed too. But people not. They worried about who they gonna fix. I'm not just worried about me, y'all. We going into 2025. If you dislike people and you after them because you dislike them, I tell y'all all the time, when I got smoke with motherfuckers, it's smoke forever because I tried to avoid smoke. But once you got it, what you thought it cleared because you cleared it, nah, it's smoke forever. This is about to spread. No, it's, and I don't mean I'm on attack. It just means there's no way you can fuck me twice. Because I'm so grown that even when you were this, whatever, I could be like, hey, whatever, and keep it moving. I can. So if you keep pushing me, if you keep poking this bear, it's going to fight back. So like I say to all these people, like I said, hey, Breezy cut me off completely, I guess, because because of that Terry Lynn shit. When all I said was, hey, y'all asked me if she a racist. No, she's not. Should she have not wrote the word? No, she didn't. Once it came to me, the first person I went to was Terry Lynn. That's the first person I had a conversation with. Then I came and tried to give an OMG moment on it, tried to speak on it and let it go. But y'all don't seem to know what a racist really is. Because I watch y'all cover up racism and then provoke prejudices. We all have prejudices. That's screwed up, and we need to take that out. We do. It's when you believe that, oh, they're doing this. Like, for example, some of this stuff to me comes across like a privilege, white privilege. A privilege to be just nasty. But by me saying that, that means I'm saying that because you're white, you deserve to be, you are nasty. You are disgusting. You push the limits, then expect everybody else to be a saint. No, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is these are some immature ass heifers. What I'm saying is like I said, Breezy, EXO, Mandy. These are all three minorities who hold everybody at these high ass standards as they keep seeming to be in the slums of YouTube. They keep dancing with the devil. They got more screenshots of the nastiest stuff that nobody puts up with. Then everybody want to tell somebody where somebody can be. Where can they be? Where y'all at? And if y'all not there, where your minions there? And if your minions represent you, then you're there. And when I'm there, I say I'm there. I don't care if it's the slums of hell of YouTube. I'll be like, y'all, I was up in them slums. Man, I stopped. I blew a fatty while I sat and watched these goofies. I'm not afraid to say them. But everybody around here is like, I don't be there. I never do that. I would never stand against racism. Man, I was in the chat yesterday. They dropped the N-word 9 times. Damn, what chat was you in? The Grand Wizards? Whose chat was you in? The Skinheads? Where were you at? And then they mad at everybody else who was there. I'm so mad that everybody was in the room and didn't do nothing. Neither did you. And you went back. No, I'm sorry. You went to the enemy's house because all these people kiss enemies. They went to the enemy's house who uses it too, but they ain't use it when they was on the panel. Those people used it when they was on the panel. So that's the Selfie Queen and JJ. I stood by y'all so much that on some real shit, when Mayor came and told me that y'all were attacking her, I still told her, well, what I know is it'll never happen in my chat. And I've never seen that of them. You both lied on my name heavily. I'm not that bitch that forget that shit. I'm not saying y'all forgave. But to me, even if you half-assed apologized and said, oh man, we apologized over here. That's a half. I mean, what was it? Half a person you accused? It was 2. I'm 1. You lied on me. I've never seen a picture of anything. What I've seen is what I'm going to post. And I posted already. It's on my community wall back in last year. I posted that Kevin sent the mess. Kevin wanted to talk to me. I told TL, I will never see. I'm not none of you bitches. I will never talk to this motherfucker. How could I talk to the man that at the end is the spiral to all these bitches that clinged on to him to take down another woman? And I don't care. I knew Mims was messy. I knew Mims would do too much. I knew Mims took too much. I knew all that. I knew Ma'am stepped out. I knew that after the fact. And I still love her. And I'm still standing for her. And I can't sit next to no bitch that had no parts of that. I'ma cover you loving her. I'ma coddle you loving her. I never touched Mims, never hugged Mims, never nothing. But you know what? Because she left us early, she never tainted that neither. She never tainted nothing I had with her. So I'm going to stand and make it make sense for her forever. And I don't care if that day I look up, nobody's standing for her. I'm watching half the traitors who fucked her, half the reasons that sent her in the arms of that dude, half the reasons that knew about it. Oh, everybody good now. The B gave Kendra somebody information. The B took pictures of a woman, put it in a group. This group then went into chats and made statements that they knew directly disrespected Mims. They knew that they were telling her, we're going to out you. They knew what they were doing. They knew that they were setting up Reddit accounts and putting it out there. They knew what they were doing. And fuck every bitch in that chat. So any bitch like Kendra that after you was calling wellness checks on yourself, you was still taking women's information from a woman who I've been told y'all, and many bitches been told y'all, she's a bottom bitch. She's a nothing bitch. She will dox a bitch. She will set up a bitch. She will sit next to a gay man who likes to take down a bitch. She will threaten a bitch. She will hang with men who hurt a bitch, who took advantage of a bitch, who killed a bitch. She's that dude. She's that chick. And all she wanted was for Mim's husband not to love her, for her kids to be mad. That's what she wanted. Fuck what she doing to everybody else. Really, real talk. If what she just did is so bad to y'all, this selective fucking rage, this selective caring about racism, this selective shit. And I'm mad. I'm the angry black. I'm ghetto. I'm this. Y'all don't think that's racism in itself? When yet I'm showing more peace, compassion, and love than any of these bitches. The difference between me and these bitches is I'm so real I could come up out that and steal with a crown on check a bitch. I don't need permission from a bitch. I don't need a group chat of bitches. I don't need to get your dirt to know your dirt. I could see you a mile away. But they say don't talk about memes as we have to usher in. The other day, didn't I say that George was sitting on there playing Kevin for an hour straight? And for dirt that people should have been knew. It was out there. I mean, everybody was watching it back then, and then everybody was watching all the people who hated TL and the B, and they was watching what they said and watching who they was with. They was watching memes. They was watching. So why do we need to rehear it? Why did nobody sit in that chat and say, stop playing this dude? You know how many women he degraded? Let's say you hated memes. I thought y'all loved Selfie Queen so much. He degraded her too. Oh, but did y'all forget that Selfie Queen was going back to Kevin after she knew that the B was saying that the stuff Selfie was saying was the stuff that that Mims had said. Selfie went and said, but that's okay because they think it's Mims. She knew what was up. But it's okay, forgive her. And Danny's bad. Claudia, how you doing? Danny's bad. Nurse Jen, how you doing? Danny's bad. Danny's bad because I'm willing to look outside the box and say all these bitches bad. How about I'm willing to look outside the box and say that? How about I'm willing to look outside the box and say they don't want to take the B down? She'd have been down. When women stand together, laws change. Politicians change. So I what? Where? When? Because that might address some of the ones that's doing the same shit. That when you take one down, because see, when you cut off the head, the body will fall. So people think they're more worried about they buddy that do the same shit. Just like people, oh my God. If one more person asks Virgie to notice what the B do, she don't want to notice what the B do. She's okay with it. Y'all want Virgie to be mad that the B gave out Savage and Vaught's information, but Virgie wasn't mad that the B was that the B for a fact had the pictures of Mims and Selfie for a fact, and other women, because she said it. But everybody, Helen Keller, hold on, Helen Keller, they can't see, they can't hear. They can't speak. But let me come on here and bring up the beat. They're going to be saying Danny was screaming. Y'all should be screaming. Y'all should be punching holes in walls. That people have been okay with this. That for 4 fucking years, the worst heifers in the world could go live, degrade women, and get paid for it. As y'all fight for women, y'all ain't fighting for shit but pain, hurt, misery. And then if somebody come out and call one of these heifers out, everybody will get together to take them down. I think I heard on Maria somebody said that Roadhog was mad at Selfie and them or something. Now they got all this to say. Watch, they gonna be saying all the stuff everybody been saying about Roadhog. Because that's what these people do. They get mad at each other. Then suddenly what you was saying for, the shit they was defending before. Oh no, that's the truth now. You the gospel. Amber was modding for a man who said he wanted to shoot all black men in here. I ain't heard EXO or them come out and say nothing. I don't know. They all got me blocked. I'm the worst black they ever met. You know why? Because I ain't a sellout. Because I ain't a coon. Because I would never. Because my crown couldn't fit in the doors of these shitty ass places they take themselves into. You understand that? My head, my ego, my head, my life, my crown is too big. And you know what? That intimidates a lot of bitches, no matter what race they are. But I remember I was a sellout, but then they wanted me to be Malcolm X and Farrakhan and Martin Luther King. They wanted me to come in and be all of them. Because they know they're going to be back in them chats. I bet money they done been in a chat of somebody who said it, somebody who came in their chat to say it, somebody who they talking about who said it because they said it. And then they going to say something like, but you know what? They got a blank wife. They got blank kids. Their best friend is black. Their black friends gave them permission. They've had so much black D in their life that they are just injected with it. A black man stepped on their foot on the train, so that he somehow made them black. Tracy, how you doing? And nobody think this shit is some racist shit. They even be saying this shit. Then they come on, they be dancing, jive, turkey, and this shit, but then telling you how to be black. This shit's a fucking the circus. If y'all not watching this shit and saying this is a circus, if you actually engaging and pulling into parts of this and trying to make sense out of this nonsense, you're gonna lose sleep. I'm just waiting, y'all. I give them, it is December 18th, Wednesday, 7:56 p.m. my time. I give to about February for they ushering John Yates back in. He coming. Oh, he coming. He coming. He coming. And y'all know what he coming with? They gonna tell you how clean he been. And Kendra was getting top secret information from, wait a minute, the B been passing out the same person. The B is so obsessed with you, Savage. Savage Casserole, how you doing? Savage, she wants to be you. She wants your confidence. She wants to be able to blow shit off like you do, whether you believe it or not. She want that shit. She want that shit. Mari, how you doing? She wants that shit. And she wants to break you. That's why I tell all y'all ain't got to play none of these heifer shit. People know you watched it. So when you tell them they'll know it, you know the highlights. And then if you're gonna use it, really hit some fair acts. You know what I'm saying? Speed that sound up. Just play the part that you're trying to do. That's not so when they do it, they keep trying to do these false strikes. You're not breaking no rules and you're commentating on it. I mean, it's a bunch of shit to it. But I mean, these people, the only people I know who do the dirtiest shit, but the biggest strikers. They just strike to strike. I mean, just striking the strike a pose. I don't know. And then this is how you know half these strikes don't want to be real. There's so many announcements to them. Listen, I've only struck two people in my history of YouTube, and I made it very clear when I had to. I didn't do it when I did it. I struck Siwa, and I struck um, Sparkle. And I mean that shit. I'm not, you violate the real rules, I'm gonna get you. And I'm gonna get you in the way where it is. And like I said, see, you ever put that video up back with me on it, you already know it's struck. That's not a flex. If I did the same thing you should do it. I'm not playing you bitches shit. And I understand copyrighted. So I know even if I took a picture, you did copyright. If I took the background out, if I gave you googly eyes or whatever, that's no longer your copyright picture. That's not yours. It's an image. I'm not, it's a bunch of shit. And we'll learn as we learn. But I'm not violating the rules I know for y'all at all. And I'm not even looking for people. Like I said, my channel isn't grown off of bullshit. My channel isn't a prosper off of bullshit. You know what I mean? I didn't enter all 6 of the partnerships with YouTube on, and I'm trying to learn them all because that's where your money lies as you grow. And so that's it. And nobody's gonna want to mess with you if you just messy. If you always in some mess, I'm not always in some mess, but I am. I told y'all I'll suit up. I'll suit up in a minute. Especially when I know that's bullying. I will not be bullied for people who will never stand up for themselves for real. You know how I know? Because of the ciphers y'all willing to be in. Apple, how you doing, sis? For the ciphers y'all willing to be in. You can't tell me you stand for anything, but you'll fall for this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't standing for nothing. How do you keep ending up in these chats? How do these people keep ending up around you? How come y'all know everybody who dropped the this, did that? And how come all the information always from last year, from 2 years ago, from 4 years ago? How come 4 years ago nobody knew? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. It's always these groups of people who did know. Mm, 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 mm. People defended the B for what she did to Mims. Mims was wrong. Mims was this. Mims was that. Even if Mims was all the stuff people were saying, where was accountability over there? Matter of fact, it made her almost bigger to people because they hate for Mims was big as that. These are hateful people. When I don't like something, I get away from it. And I get closer to it. How much time y'all got in life? In the last couple of months, I have lost a few people close to me. And it just made me realize how short time is. How I couldn't have imagined the last time I saw him was the last time I was gonna see him. You couldn't have told me that. You couldn't have told me that. If it was a lottery number, I would have never played it. Because you couldn't have told me that. So why would I have time to waste on here to get some information so later I can get clout? How do you get clout off being a snake? How do you get clout off being a person who destroys people's life? How do y'all get clout off of stalking, bullying, trading, triggering? How? That's clout? Well, if that's clout, I'd rather be in that tiny circle of people that know that's not really shit. That's just me waiting for my turn, waiting for you to stab me in the back. I can't sit up against the wall all night. You know what I'm saying? So you don't stab me in the back. And the worst part is it's all women. Even the women are ushering in the men that do it. I don't blame the men. Well, they're really not men. because they're doing it, in my opinion. But I still blame the women. I still blame the women. Y'all, Empress says, Queen, how you doing? How you doing? But we all sit around here and you hear people saying the world is doing terrible. I can't believe it was another mass shooting. I can't believe this violence. I can't believe this. I can't believe what the immigrants doing. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Are y'all looking at what people are in here doing? How they willing to act, what they willing to say, what they willing to do to make you live in fear. They want you afraid to walk out your crib. And those will be the people the world protects. And they won't realize that a lot of the victims aren't even saying anything. Because every time somebody go to speak up, somebody using them just for their story, but they're not really helping them. They made it worse for them because they done came out here and told their story. And one thing about me, I tell y'all all the time, I am no fool. None. I know respect is a two-way street. And the truth of the matter is, I don't judge people for who they are. It just makes me check me more. It makes me realize when either I was that or I'll never be that. And it's good to stay there in the clean zone. You know what I'm saying? And that don't make, and people will be like, Danny thinks she perfect because she ain't, well, I'm perfect because I ain't doxed a bitch. I'm perfect because I ain't snaked one of y'all. I'm perfect because I ain't pretend to be your friend and a trade on you because of some other bitch. I'm perfect because I don't play y'all shit. That make me perfect? No, that just make me not some scamming ass, skyming ass, clout chasing ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't perfect because I don't kiss your ass because of the subs you got. That make me a bad mother. That make me perfect, but then I'm perfect. I'll stay over here in Perfectville because I'm still not going to do that shit. Now I'm going to do some shit y'all not going to do. I'm going to talk in a way you not going to talk, or I'm going to live way, I might, whatever. But that shit right there, and hey, it's some shit in my life I'm not going to do. But you know what I ain't coming on here and doing? Fucked up shit and trying to act like I'm good. I'm not. I'm not. And I mean what I say. I see around here, people don't mean what they say. They just saying some shit. Like I said, people unsubscribe to me. Oh, man, Terry Lynn said this, and that means Danny is this. But if somebody else do something, they be like, well, you know what? Like I said, just last year, this in November, this December, in November of last year, Amber was just calling me a Uncle Tom sellout. Breezy girl, too. Breezy, you sold out for women. Any girl around you should know if you don't like a bitch, you'll torture her. And after she dies, you'll still sit in groups while they laughing about it till you trade on the bitch who laughed at it. We ain't the same bitch. But they be standing for them. They the spokespeople of the blacks and the minorities and the Puerto Ricans and the... Hey, Mandy, when you was giving me that thesis up in my chat, tell me about Maria. Maria, a whole minority. Did you forget? Because once again, y'all color struck. So I guess because our skin look white. Because them, everybody's skin white is white. They forgot about Greeks, Italians. They forgot about Polish people. They forgot about everybody. Because they living in an oppressed ass mind, not me. They decided white was right. Y'all don't know how racist the people in that chat was. You was in the chat with them. You tell me. I wouldn't know. You got no idea who Jay Fid and them are. Tell me you were with them. You knew and stayed. All them leave and then tell you all this shit that we already knew. And we wasn't there. And then they'll still cover up. Because look, everybody around here, listen, even when Savage was reading them messages from Kendra, let me tell y'all how one of them messages went. 1 minute they was talking about Heidi, right? And then they literally jumped from she's a 6-figure, because of course Kendra gonna make sure whatever she said was nice. Yeah, she's a 6-figure chick, so she'll be all right, LOL, or whatever, some shit like that, right? Then suddenly it went from that to a picture of Vault. So wait, y'all so Kendra, that mean you so deep in this shit that y'all ain't even got to be talking about a bitch, and she was dropping their pictures and they. That sound like some screenshot shit to me. Hey, because remember, everybody got to do this around here. I'm gonna tell you about this person, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna take some stuff out because there's some other people I don't want to tell on. I want to tell on every motherfucker that was in that racist ass chat. Because then 8 months from now, they're gonna tell us about the other people that was in the chat. Like, oh, wait a minute. You thought it was just Breezy and EXO up in there? Hold on. Pook was in there. Snook was up in there. P was up in there. Snoop was up in there. Girl, I don't care. You was up in there too. Hey, Kendra, the B knew that you obviously wanted to take Savage down. She just randomly gave you her information. Why did she think you wanted to take Vault down? I thought you ain't know nobody. Nah, she thought you was her flunky, like half you bitches are. Y'all bitches is flunkies. Somebody tell y'all who to talk about, what to talk about, when to talk about it, and where to talk about it. Any bitch doing that, any bitch that gotta ask a bitch to tell me some shit, bitch, don't compare us to each other. Bitch, we ain't the same. Bitch, we not the same. Let me tell you something. I went live right now. I didn't so much as look to see who was live. I just set a motherfucking live and came live. I said, Danny, don't hold this shit in your spirit all night. Did they just say this okay, but that's not okay? How about just say you like the mofo? Just like I told y'all, when it's all said and done, if nobody like the people I like, you just don't like them. You just don't like them. It's that simple. Don't come talking to me about them. You got them problems, go take it up with them. You got so much to say, get you a goddamn channel and talk about it. Talk about them all night long, and I can promise you Danny won't be there. And even if we fall out tomorrow, Danny won't be there. Let me tell you something. Terry Lynn could be sitting in this chat and I don't even fuck with her. I promise you what you won't be doing to me, talking about him. Never. Heidi, Terry Lynn, never. No matter what the circumstances, that ain't the show I'm on. And even if I caught smoke with any of them, that'd be smoke we had. Because I'm not that chick. I didn't come on YouTube thinking drama makes you somebody. I didn't get my domain and all that shit. I didn't do that. I don't copyright my logo before I even put it out. I ain't do none of that shit. So that I could come on here and talk about people and diss them. I didn't. I didn't think if I got some woman to go home and take her life because of the shit that I was somebody. If I took her job, if I made her kids hate her, if I brought up that her kids hate her, that ain't gonna make me somebody. And even if I get into it with you, that ain't what I'm gonna be arguing with you about. Because I don't care. I don't care. How about I don't? How about I know that anything anyone could get on me wouldn't be on what they couldn't get? I promise you that. I promise you that what they couldn't get would be the thing that make them wish they never even talked to me. But I ain't going to be dirty nobody. That's not a threat. It's that I really came on here to be the better me. I came on here to prove that, okay, you could have been one way, but we can all change. As long as I'm breathing, I could change. But I also told y'all, I can't stand around and some things be like, y'all, come on, y'all. This don't even make sense. How can you go fight anybody? How can you go fight the bee with Kendra? How can my weapon against the bee be Kendra? Ever. In what world? It just make you think in a year that it'll be the friend and the Kendra will be the end. What? We got grown. These little girls don't have a chance. If they think this, okay. This is the shit that when I hear the young kids say that they don't look up to the adults because they not man. I understand why. Look at the decisions we make and look at how we move, how we do each other. It's just I don't know. Maybe I care and nobody else cares. I don't know. But Savage did one of the realest things in her life that I gotta applaud. Jen came in the chat and she said to Jen, "Hey Jen, now y'all, I'm paraphrasing now. This ain't quoting. She said, "Hey Jen, girl, yeah, thanks. I got your apology, and I accept it. Thank you. And I just want you to be doing good, and that's it. Nothing else. That's the truth. Because if y'all really want something better for Jen, y'all don't want her nowhere around this shit. I mean, and even if people say they protecting her, we see how they go. We know the B gonna go in on Jen. I mean, that's her bread and butter. Ain't that literally what it's called? Meat and potatoes? That's her meat and potatoes for real. Going in on Jen. But Jen should be Helen Keller to that bitch. Because Jen should know that Jen makes the B. The B don't make Jen. See, that's the one thing I give Jen over everybody else. Jen actually don't really give a fuck. But she does at the same time. Because she wants validation. You know what I'm saying? That's what she wants. And people know that. So they play it with it. As soon as Jen pick Jen, she won't even be in these ciphers. That's what I'm saying about these chicks. Everybody check them up for them. But you in the places that you're talking about. That's how you know the players. Sometimes people be naming people, and I'm like, who? Hey, even with that dude, Nick, I know who he is. And that's the funny thing. People think because they dropping you dimes or like bad things on people. I don't want to know. And even when I find out, what I'm going to go do? Start watching, looking? No, I won't. I won't. I won't. Shit cool till it's real. That's why I tell you, I don't watch drug addicts get high on the channel. You know why? Because one of the real things I know, the same thing I tell my friends or people, uncles, aunties, cousins, people's friends, family members, whoever came on drugs, the reason I tell them I'll never sit around them when they get high is because I understand is that one day they could overdose. So I could be sitting there and watch that, and I'll never forget or forgive myself that I sat with them knowing that they were playing Russian roulette with their life. And I sat like it was okay as long as they don't die. So that's why I tell people, I can't watch it because I know what could happen. And I know it's unpredictable. I don't know if they get some bad shit. I don't know if their heart gonna give out. I don't know if somebody late. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So how would that look bad? Slow down. So I don't watch it. That ain't got nothing against something. I just know the reality. And I know one thing, if people watched the person overdose and die, it wouldn't be nothing they'd ever want to see again. I know that damn much. They wouldn't be sitting around like, oh my God, I went. And some might. Some might get a kick in the thrill out of that. I told y'all when I used to watch Nick Avocado, people used to sit in the chat and be like, I hope one of these days when he eat and he die. And the truth is, I knew they meant it. Like they wanted to see him have a massive heart attack while he was eating all that food. So they could film it too. Be the first to drop the video. I done been driving down the street, been on the expressway, it was a bad accident. Been on the side of the expressway, it's a bad accident. You pull over to look, dead bodies out there. It's people filming. Then later you see them videos that go viral. Oh, bodies injected from a car. And you thought, what made you want to film this and put this shit on it? Don't you know that everybody's somebody's child? It's not how I want to see my child. But people do anything for clicks and views, for clout. They will. It's people out here got million views on a video. They ain't getting no money off of it though. Because I mean, I guess it's just to say I had a million. You know what I mean? What am I getting off of it? You know. And when you start doing them big videos, that's what I've learned. Man, you get a video 80,000, 20. Like, look, I did a Jay-Z video the other day. As soon as I got finished, so after you send the video, if you go to edit it afterwards, the only thing I can edit is where I put like the name, the hashtags and shit. You can't go into the video again and edit it. Man, I literally put R-A-R-E instead of O-R-E. As soon as I seen it, I said, well, I know one thing. People gonna say something. I don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I don't even give. But they are. But when you had them videos, got 60,000, 40,000, 100,000, 200,000. The good thing is, my biggest videos, when I go to those, I mean, and none of them I blocked. Even when people told me I misspelled, it's O-R-U, it's O-U-R. I said, thank you. Or I hearted it, love. Love y'all. Except for one, but people do. I put up some posts, people come in and tell me what black people do, how black people ain't shit. Obama the reason the world fucked up. I'm like, damn, he ain't even been the president for 8 years. Like, damn. Man. Anyway. But it happens. I mean, it come with the territory. So me picking fights with people who not going to change, and then there's going to be a group of people that's going to keep supporting they racist ass or they misogynist ass or they whatever, that's okay. That's them. They can do them. You know what I mean? But like I said, Kendra, I got to speak on you because you speak on me. I don't even watch you, so if you do, I don't know more, but I know for a fact you do. And I know for a fact at one point you did so much that you mentioned my name because I'm a content creator. So if you mentioning me so much in your shit, it's going to say I'm getting mentions from your motherfucking ass. So I know a couple of months ago, back when I said that your cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs live, once again, when Kendra did that live, it was like, guys, let's not say anything about Kendra's live. Why not? She put it on the internet. It's not like we went into her secret stash or diary. That's what people act like when you speak on their live. The Black Arrow, how you doing? If you speak on their live, they act like you done went and got their diary and you reading pages of it into the. There's Jen, how you doing, sis? We all the same. That's what Black Arrow. That's what I tell people, and that's what I said. People calling me a sellout because I don't look at your race. First of all, here's the thing: if you somebody, everybody gonna fuck with you. Period. Of every race. If you out here selling all these records, selling all these movies, whatever, trust me, everybody mess with you. I love Phil Collins. I don't say I like Phil Collins. He's white. He's one of the white people I like. I like Phil Collins. Like I'm not that oppressed in my mind that I sit around talking like that. Oh my God, it was white people around that, man. I made it. I made it, man. I made it. And that's why I tell people, when it come to me, everybody I know about that life, no matter what race they are, meaning that they're not going to let you bully people. They're going to stand up for women, not be in the midst of arguing with women. They're going to do positive things with their life. They're going to have done something with their life no matter what. They might have went backwards before they went forward, but they're going to do something with their life. I don't mess with backstabbing, conniving thieves who love to shyster everybody around them and think they won't shyster me. Do I know people that once upon a time they weren't, but they ended up on some substance and they still on it? Yeah. Do I still speak to them? Yeah. Do I sit and dwell with them and leave my purse with them and all this stuff and then be like, oh my God, they stole from me? No, I don't. No, I don't. But do I still respect them as a human being? I sure do. I sure do, because the drug addict is the person on the drugs. I know who they really are. But I don't fool myself that right now that's the person running their life. So yeah. Like I told you, I got good friends, close friends who did 20 straight years. Not talk about they got 20, did a little bit, did a whole 20 piece. And came out and did right in life and society. And I got some people that's still in the Goonie Bougies, and I love them still. I do. And you know what they wouldn't be doing? They wouldn't be on the internet going back and forth, people doxing people, doing all this and doing, they wouldn't. And then telling everybody, I'm the best person in society as I go through the internet being a bully. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. Ever. 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 Mm-hmm. People can change. When I say when someone shows you who they are, you believe that. So, for example, here's an example. If I'm being cool with you and we ain't cool with each other and you do something I don't like, that's not showing me who you are. No, it's not. Because a relationship is built on growing, learning each other. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. No, 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 no. If you go into a chat, because I'm gonna use the internet right now. I'm not even gonna use outside of the internet. If you go into a chat and someone is putting up a picture of a woman and saying, hey, she sent this to a man and it wasn't her husband, and hey, we finna basically blackmail her with this, and you decide your loyalty is keeping that a secret, you've shown me who you are when that come out. Who you are. Not who they are. Who you are. Because I see they shitty. But if you said something you stood for, you'd have got up out of there. I would have literally been in the chat. This would I would have been saying. They would have been dissing me the day after that picture came out. You know why? Because I would have literally said in that chat, you bitches are worse than anybody y'all talking about. Like, even if she did this, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? That's what I would have said. That don't mean I'd have to come out. I'd have told them. And then I would have told them, man, I'm telling y'all keep that shit going on that group so much as another day. And I'm telling everybody, I'm going to get a channel. If I ain't have a channel, I'd have got one that day. I'd have got one that day. Because everybody in that chat showed me who they were. They showed me who they were. They do. And the fact that even people that were in there want to pretend like it didn't happen, that shows me who you are. That type of shit shows me who they are. And yeah, they could change. And in 3 years from now, I could be on the internet and those same people could end up being different people. It won't. They could change, but see, their change and their growth, just like my own, ain't for me. It's for them. But it would never change to me the fact that these she man moral compasses, that they could sit somewhere like that. And that Mandy, when she wrote that thesis to me about me being a sellout and all that, because I was talking about Muzz, one, she let me know that she had known about it for a year. Everybody did. Everybody knew Muzz had said all that racist shit about me for a year and nobody cared. And see, once again, she knew about it. I didn't. When I found about it, the day I found out about it, I posted it on my community wall. That's the difference between me and these bitches. My moral compass doesn't come on when somebody turns on GPS. It's on 24/7. So even when I'm wrong, I got a moral compass that stops me from taking it too far. But like I said, when she was coming after me and she was throwing up other minorities I needed to look out for, Breezy and XO, partially your minority status gave you the reason why I didn't cuss y'all out when I first heard about it. And I wanted to look around and see who all was going to protect you. I can't even lie. I want to see who would be okay with it. Because y'all weren't sorry. Y'all wanted the be down. And y'all wanted to make sure that nobody cared about y'all participation as long as the B went down. Those are snitches. That was snitching. Yeah. And I'd love to tell y'all when I said something that, like, I just feel like even when it first came out, I wasn't in the first place to say it. First, where I first heard it, you know what I'm saying? But either way go. But it was known before it came out. Because these are backdooring. This is back. Y'all want to know what backdooring is? These are backdoor plays. They are, like I said, Kendra is a savior. Okay. I wonder whose information she got that she didn't tell about yet. Or I wonder, was it only Vaughn and Savage? Or is that all we talking about? Mm. And how could in every text Kendra not be saying anything and getting all this information? Because wouldn't you if you was a bad guy? Just because I done did wrong shit in my life, you know what I'm saying? I done been on the naughty side of the stick in life, like for real, did some fucked up shit. Like not enough shit like this, but just did some shit. I know if I was sending somebody all this information and all they was saying was good stuff, I think they was a snake. Mm. That's why I was like, wait, when is Savage's birthday? Because I saw Kendra put in the chat, she sent me your information on your birthday. I said, wait, so the B was sending you information after you were doing wellness checks on yourself off what the B was saying? Mm, mm. Y'all got the weirdest ideas of friendships. I ain't never seen friends that could, I never in my life, never back my friend backdoored me. That's my enemy. That's the definition of my enemy. Man, like I said, to all the young people, to the 30% of what is the demographics, 27 through 35-year-olds I got up in here, please, then don't be with backdoor bitches if you're a woman. Men, if your woman sits around and schemes, scams, and everything else, stay away from her because she might end up bringing something to you. Because look at these women, they husbands get doxxed. They fathers get doxxed. You know why? Because you was in somebody's chat. You know why? Because you friends with somebody. You know why? Because you sent a super chat to somebody. You know why? Because look what these women getting their family into. Your kids getting doxxed. Your kids' personal things getting doxxed. Your kid getting made fun of if they want to take their life. Your kid, and these are the people that we be around. Again, I asked, what chat y'all be in? I don't be in them chats. Right. That's what I said. Vaught. Because look, and I'm not blaming nobody but Kendra for that text. Because I'm like, how did it go from literally that to here's Vaught's picture and her address? What? Like, once again, but I'm supposed to be Helen Keller to that. Because, she just dropped you information like that. Who else's information? So, wait, time out. So the B was talking about she wasn't dropping Heidi's, nobody else's, just nobody else's, or are you waiting for later to tell us that? Kendra, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. I don't want to hear I was talking about people because I didn't know. Well, you know, you're a grown ass woman. You should know, and you got other pressing things to deal with. And it ain't that. And girl, I ain't talking. I don't care about your statuses. None of that. None of that. I'm saying, girl, yeah, some of these women on here, literally, you need to 988. Like y'all need to literally get help. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I am not saying that to make any jokes toward mental health. I'm saying like, what is wrong with y'all? I mean, grown arse women, women with grown arse kids, women with now. If somebody done got your job took, I don't care what you was planning. If they got your job took, and disrespect your kids. They done whatever. I can't tell you how to fight. I can't tell you how to. I don't. That's why I don't get into all that, et cetera, et cetera. How you doing? That's why I'm getting into all that with everybody. I don't be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, you shouldn't be over there. Oh, you. I don't care. I don't. And sometimes I'm over there. It depends on where over there is for you. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now she got all this. She the gospel. She the gospel, y'all. She the truth. She's messy. She messy. And some of these people, they come in like a wrecking ball. And then they give you a list of people you shouldn't accept. And I be thinking, I don't like you. And there's no way somebody I don't like can tell me shit. Like nothing. Like I said, this ever came for me. I don't even know her. All I know is she had a live that was like fucking watching Sybil. Y'all know who Sybil is? Sybil had how many personalities, y'all? 6. She literally had a live where she gave us Sybil and said she wasn't coming back, but she came back. And not only did she come back, the B started giving her everybody's information. And what'd you get a B? Because you had to give her your blood. The B, the devil, you had to give her your soul. What did you give them? The B didn't just give you, unless you were a flunky and you said you wanted to talk about these people. What were you sitting in her chat telling her how you hated Savage? It has to be more to the story. You had to be sitting there while Rakin was talking like, "I take Vault down, fuck Vault." And they was like, "Did you say fuck Vault?" Because that's the kind of bitches these bitches are. They be like, "Wait, did you say fuck Vault?" Because I hate Vault. And our goal, listen, this is how y'all know these are messy heifers. Their goal is to make sure you have no friends. As they take your friends, you'd be like, "What the?" Wait a minute, you just said they weren't good enough for me, but they great enough for you? What the hell? Not me. Danny ain't falling for it. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Danny ain't falling for it. Ain't all. Ain't all. Mm-mm. Savage, I'm telling you, run. 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 That's all of us. I'm telling y'all, keep to y'all platforms. Half of everybody's platform is fighting everybody else's battles. Fighting all this other shit. Fighting nothing. Hey, Savage was on the B. Stay on the B. I mean, you got tracks. I mean, you won album of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Honor that shit. You know what I mean? And she know you be on her. For real. Every time somebody get on one of these, just like John, soon as people got on his back, he step away, all his minions get real busy and shit. Then everybody start doing this. John done stepped away. John, he actually be doing okay now. He stay all the way out. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, at least he ain't doing what he was doing before. I give him that much. But all his minions is still on fire. Every time I turn around, one of y'all and 148 and one. So, well, if she on fire, he right there getting out. They on the phone talking about it. He on the phone with her now talking about some shit that went on. He talking about what happened on the live. Say what? She gave it to Kendra. I told y'all not even 2 months ago, I was getting tags from 148. She was trying to play my shit, and I was just thinking to myself, "You so lucky, bitch, that literally when you was tagging me, my motherfucking partner had died. Because otherwise, I got on some striking your bullshit ass channel. Because I already know it had been some bullying and harassment. Because I don't even talk about you. I don't even know you, hoe. Like, so I'd have been on some shit. I'd have been on your neck. But luckily, because y'all care about this shit." I don't care what none of these nothing ass ex prostitutes, current prostitutes, sellouts, racist lovers, sheet washing ass mofos got this. I don't care. I don't care. But I am not gonna sit around with people who act like they care and be like, "Y'all don't see this, the play." Like nobody sees the play. I do. I see it crystal clear. I see it crystal clear. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's it. We got to pick ourselves. Like I said, when I'm telling people, love yourself. Know if you're doing something. I'm not doing what people saying. I'm not doing none of that. Not going to. Not going to. Y'all want to have private conversation with me about the shit going on? I don't want to do it. It's not what I want to do. It's not where I'm living. When I watch it, it's good enough. We could discuss it here. Daisy girl, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. Strangers. That's what these people do. And then the worst part is I don't want to fault someone for feeling comfortable enough. Because, see, that's another thing we're doing here. We fault people for feeling for being vulnerable. We fought people for trusting. We fought people for um, believing they were in a safe place when they told somebody something. It wasn't, they weren't wrong for telling. Where it became wrong was when not only did someone tell it, but they used it as something against you. So if I went to you and said, "Oh, my kid on drugs," and you went and told someone, and then y'all use that against me, does that make me bad? Because maybe it was killing me and I didn't know who to tell. And sometimes, what y'all don't understand on here, some of these women, they confide in each other because in real life, when you go to tell people that you love stuff, sometimes you're worried about them judging you. So when you find these so-called new friends, you think that they'll be free to hear you. You get what I'm saying? Without this judgment or whatever. But hey, not only are they gonna not do this, these people gonna go take it. And then they're gonna tell several people about it. Before, listen, every drop of gossip these people have given us since COVID, none of it was new. None of it was a day old. The only time you get the day old shit is when they're turning on each other in the midst of the war, and now they just showing you anything that happened. Like, oh, they text me today. Today they text me and was like, let's go live. Why are they texting you to say let's go live? Why don't they just go live and talk about you? You gonna come click the link. Hmm. And then they never had the people blocked. They talk about them like a dog. They hate them to death. But then as soon as they come in the chat, they be in the chat, and you be like, wait, why aren't they blocked? Because they want them there. I've realized it. These people want this shit. They're not fixing shit. Look, even if John gone, who canceled him? Nobody. That's why he'll dance his ass back in some shit in a week, too. The beginning of the year, the end of the year, Christmas Eve, who knows? Amber. Name the worst of them. But anybody that ever had to fight against these worst people, like the top dogs, they worse than the totem pole. The rest of them, they the worst. They the worst. I just wonder who came on here to fight. Who came on here to fight every day? But some people like it. I mean, sometimes I watch the drama. I'm watching wars in different sectors sometimes. Not all at once, but y'all know what I mean. And I don't sit, like I said, I don't watch none of this shit. I hear it through watching certain lives because people gonna talk about it, and I hear it through that. I cut the middleman, and then if I hear enough where I'm like, I need to go see this live for myself, I go watch the live they're talking about for myself from beginning to end. I do. Now, if it's some back shit, I don't know nothing about that. Mm-hmm. Lauren Marie, how you doing? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's why I tell people, here's the thing. Everybody has a different relationship with people. So I'm never gonna say like your relationship with them ain't the same as mine. It's not supposed to be. It's not. But there should be common things. Like if I'm telling you, oh no, they're not a racist, you shouldn't be able to tell me they are. You got what I mean? Like, I mean, with that, but here they are, they're right this Klans meeting. Hold on, there's them in the sheet. Watch them put them on. Like I should, I'm just using that as an example. But if you tell me like, oh, they'll be mean, that motherfucker gonna say whatever come to they the unfiltered. I'm saying, oh, I know them. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they just said whatever. Yeah, they was mad. Because I'm gonna know the person. And I didn't come on here to make nobody nothing. I came on here to be a better me in this crazy effed up world. I came on here to have bitches want to dox you, prank call you, whatever these heifers do. Like I said, ever since people started, I'm gonna sell out whatever. I kid you not, I ain't changing my number for shit. I've been getting prank calls. I literally have my phone on it, but I don't know your number. It can't come through no more. And I only took that out. I only took that out because my son was locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so it's on some real life. So some shit I don't speak about on here because the thing about me different than the rest of these heifers, I ain't come on here to speak nobody life but mine. So I don't care if you my kid or not. That I got grown kids. That's their life, not mine. Not mine. So I ain't coming to do that. That's why they ain't kind of. First of all, you got grown kids. Y'all be killing me talking about what somebody do with their grown kids or how they are with their. That's their grown kids. Mind your business. And if you was even worried about your kids, period, you wouldn't be worried about somebody else's. Because see, any real mother who got kids and in their kids' life, I'm more worried about my kids than anybody else. So I'm not in the concerns of yours. Okay? Unless your kid with my kid. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, that's not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. But yeah, but I had to put it back on because I kid you not, it's pranks, silent calls, and it's been going on, like I said, since you start beefing with people on this here internet for nothing. Ain't a mofo that could solidly tell you what I did to them that had them have beef. It's gonna be some shit they don't like me. That's fine. They don't like who I like. It's people who told me they stopped messing with me because they ain't like who I like. Right hand of God, Girl Scout honor, but these motherfuckers fuck with the people that they told me they didn't like, that they don't like me for. What? That's why I said, y'all, look outside this box. These bitches crazy. Damn, I should have made a fun for the word bitch, because I kid you not, just talking about this, I done used it 18,000 times. Like, oh my God. I swear it, I don't like them. I think you make bad decisions. Wait, didn't you just say you used to be friends with them? What? Don't like me then. Dreamsicle, how you doing? You know what? People who don't like me because of who I like, then they just don't like themselves. Or somebody controls them, and that's why they want to control me because that's just, to me, that's just childish. Because here's the thing, I can't stand Muzz. So when Muzz and somebody chat, if I see, I don't care if she's around or not around, just use an example. If I see her, I don't dislike the people who around her. I don't dislike the people who speaking to her. I dislike her. That's it. That's it. But around here, if I don't like Danny, that means I don't like nobody in her chat. I don't like her mods. I don't like, you be like, damn, how did all these people become me? I don't like her kids. I don't like the state she live in. I don't like her city. Be like, damn, this is deep. This is deep. This is deep. But women are passing out women's addresses though. To other women, to men, to strangers, because all are strangers. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody make YouTube great. Here's the thing: wherever there's the world, there's the world. Period. Wherever there's good, it's gonna be bad. Always. It's just what you gonna choose to do with you. What are you gonna do? Like I said, I ain't snake nobody on here. I ain't not made it clear how I felt. People that made more swore I had subliminals, or they've said what they, because around here everybody say what they think you were saying, because half of these people are lying or subliminally talking, so they never know who they're talking about. I'm very direct. I'm very direct. Very direct. And sometimes I'm zipping this. But like I told y'all, I'm not sitting on my hands no more. There's some stuff I'm like, you know what? Y'all right. You should say something about it. Like I said. So I'm not here to forgive nobody. I'm not God. I'm not. I'm not. Forgiveness is shown when you change. You know what I'm saying? So if you did something before and you're not doing it, nobody should hold you to that. Like I said, I got partners been in jail. And I hate that society is always going to hold them that, because most of them who did the longest bids were murderers. They killed somebody. They weren't mass killers, nothing, but they were murderers. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the night, it's people who going to always hold them that. They're not going to bother to worry what the story was. They don't care about that. At the end, that's it. So I'm not here to judge nobody. I know people that use drugs and they clean. Clean as the board of health. They don't smoke a cigarette. But it's people that always, if they eyes so much as red, they'll swear they have. I know women that used to throw it back if you said hello. And people will hold them to that. They ain't never been there no more. They ain't. So, like, I know people will hold you somewhere. I'm not here to hold nobody nowhere. But I don't get mad if somebody say, hey, every time you come in a chat, you want some mess. Why do you have 4, 5 accounts? Why were you sitting in a chat where they kept on using these words all the time? Why did you keep going back? How are y'all sitting in a room full of men that are threatening women and it's okay? But then y'all will be in the room saying that man went too far with women. But that one did too. How come y'all keep taking stale information? And how come y'all don't notice that there be people in the chat that you could tell knew the information already? Because the way they talking. Nobody observes that. When y'all watching the chat, nobody observes that shit where you be like, wait a minute. Why does it feel like all y'all know? Because they do. They know. Mm-hmm. Just like Kendra knows she was sending some old incomplete ass messages out. I could feel that all in my messy spirit, honey. I could feel, because I'm like, girl, why would the B trust you? And like I said, when was damn Savage's birthday? Because I really want to know, because I really want to do the math on this. Because let me find out, like, Savage's birthday was like anytime after the B had her calling the hotline. What made the B trust us? And 1 minute she was calling Kendra a drunk loser, half full with herpes. 1 minute she was doing that, then the next minute she was giving her information. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all gonna make me go watch the B, because now I gotta see the B play us Kendra's text messages. And watching all Kendra's text messages, the B ain't gonna be saying shit, and it's gonna be Kendra, because they both gonna be making up messages for us. Girl, man, they got apps you can make messages on, girl. Bad, baby, bad. I don't even trust these bitches no more. Kendra probably took out the whole part where she was shitting on everybody and shit. But y'all know Kendra can't shit on you without shitting on herself at the same time. So she was probably shitting on herself in some of the messages. Some of the messages probably say some shit about her. And you like, girl, who you talking about? She's like, me. I'm like, girl, I wasn't even there, and I know these messy bitches was doing it. Kendra likes the B. Did anybody watch that live when she broke down? She literally was, and look, y'all, she was playing the B's live. So this is how I know what the B was saying. The B wasn't even saying bad stuff about her. The beat was just saying like, "Oh my God, Kendra's so boring. Oh my God, Kendra's a nobody. Oh my God, Kendra's drunk and dancing." She was saying shit like that, and Kendra was like, "But now she giving you information on people. Girl, go sit down. Go sit both y'all goofy asses down. Kendra and the Bee. Look, that sound like a movie. Kendra and the Bee, starring Clark." Directed by JT. Get the fuck out of here. Please. These people play with people. It's just like, what was his name? That was half, 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 and half. They go get people who are either they either on one side of the spectrum, and then they manipulate their system. Jim was having a whole on and off affair with Mikey. Shit. Now he the Bee's boy toy. I don't know. I don't know. Shit, I don't even know if he's still over there. Because when I tell y'all, I haven't clicked the Bees link in so long, I'd probably have to dust it off just to go in that dusty motherfucker. I don't, because I don't. And the only reason I get to keep hearing about it is because she know how to keep everybody talking about her. Because she ain't shit. But here's the thing, y'all, we ain't never got to watch, and we can still say the same thing. She's a nothing ass bitch. She gonna end up, everybody around her gonna hate her because she's scary. You know what I'm saying? By Carrie, I mean they all gonna laugh at her. You know, she definitely loves men that victimize women. I mean, I don't have to be there to know this. She wants John to be her friend, wear skin. She wants to be Terry Lynn. I mean, I just some shit ain't never gonna change. Y'all ever think see we're gonna get off of Jules' back? Jules, I mean not Jules, excuse me, Brooke. If you ever think see we're gonna get off your back, girl, bye. Girl, bye. That's the money you're never gonna get off your back. Never. Or should I say a witch? That's a witch never gonna get off your back. That's on your back for life. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. And y'all stop deflecting. Keep attacking the ones you're on. My God, because I'm really for 2025, y'all. Like for real, I did it this year. I told y'all this year in the beginning of this year, I'm going live once a week. I'm gonna do uploads and shorts, and in that, like I said, I'm gonna keep telling y'all over 2,000 subscribers, authentic subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. I'm not gonna hit it. I was trying to do 2 million, but damn near 2 million views alone this year. So in early next year, I'm gonna hit 3 million views for my channel overall. Right now, I might go further, but like I said, so and none of that's on no bullshit. I did almost 700,000 views off of when it added up. It was like 31 shorts and like 8 freaking uploads. Yeah, yeah, I did almost 7,000. Because one video did damn near 200,000 by itself. Yeah. I have videos that literally get viewed, even if they get 2 views a day. But I got videos that literally have been viewed every day for over a year straight. So, and it's not on bullshit. Bullshit, don't nobody give a fuck about bullshit later. How many lives y'all think I got to make about this live that I'm talking about right now? You don't. One and done. One hit or quitters. You know what I'm saying? One night stands. I mean, people got to make 55. And I'm never coming on here like, hold on, y'all. Let me talk about the bullshit. Let me throw on the super chat, super sticker, super. This free. This is free. This game right here free. This Helen Keller. Because I feel like people just they see what they want to see. And it's okay. It's okay to say somebody did wrong and you like them. Margene, how you doing? Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wait, who needs a 5150? I know I don't. I know I don't. And I know there's nothing that could go with that to fill it that I did. Yeah. And that's so YouTube. Only on the internet, most people talk about they're gonna do 5150s, and at the end of the night, if they saw something that they should do it, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't. hmm Wait, Jules speaks the truth. We know she don't. And I'm telling you, and look, in first place, if you ain't that Jules need a 5150, please. She need a lot. She need a lot. I kid you not. And then she makes a mockery of mental health. She makes it like all you need is freeze pops to dab up a storm and then come on here and vent out. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Lack of sleep, bad dieting, um, abusive medication or whatever, the type of stuff, getting into anger, drama, that'll never help mental health. Ever. Ever. Never. Nowhere. Nowhere. That's not gonna ever help mental health. She is definitely the spokesperson of not helping the mental health. Cause I couldn't think of Mikey's name. And I literally can't listen. I couldn't think of Mikey's name, but all I could remember is when Mikey would be in the chats and be like, I'm half I'm half Asian. Then somebody be talking about Mexican. I'm half Mexican. Then somebody be talking about blacks. And be like, how dare them say that I'm half black? I said, now wait a minute, two halves make a whole, Mikey. So you a lot of half. I said he's a couple holes. I don't know. I don't know, but yes, he was half, half, and half. I said he was really like four half because I'm telling y'all, he was Asian. I know for a fact Mikey was half Asian, half black, and half Mexican. I know it. Because when Doom used that race, that's what I said, y'all. See, there's going to be times you don't tell a story and people are like, oh my God, you trying to down Doom because you brought up when he used the race. So, no, I'm talking about real life. And sometimes we got to live and we got to learn. And sometimes what we might have did off the internet, we come on the internet and do it, and people will say, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that. And some might not care. You know what I mean? But that's how we check ourselves. Even with myself, even when we come on here, sometimes when I don't know somebody's gender, because you might come in here, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your name personally. I don't know. So you don't have a name like your name is a name that we know is a girl name. You know what I'm saying? So like when Fresh Squeeze come here, by Fresh Squeeze, I don't tell me if that's a man or a woman. So I'm not gonna be girl and girl because I don't know if you're a girl. And how do I know that you are what I would call a girl, but you might be somebody who don't like to go with a, you know what I'm saying? You don't like to be identified. So what I'm gonna do is call people by the name they got on there. If the name too long, I might shorten it. You know, you might have a name like kicking it on the street all the time. Me and my homie Jane and Boo Boo. I might say, "Hey Boo Boo, yeah, I just made you Boo Boo because it's that name too long for me to say every time I say hello." You know what I mean? So you never know. So sometimes we have to curb ourselves. We really do. And then I just feel like even when you speak about something, speak both sided about it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I do cat. Who else is half, 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 and half? I mean, Mikey was so many halves that one day when he said in Terry Lynn's like something and I'm half Mexican, I said, I can't. I'm done. So he was half Mexican when that stuff happened with Doom. Then he was half Asian. I don't even what brought him into Asian. But he was half Asian. He was half black. I said, oh, when Jen's father had freed the blacks, he was half black. I said, wait, what? Wait, Mikey, you half crazy. And I know because I'm a quarter crazy, so I could see it. I'm a quarter crazy. My mother was half crazy, so it made me a quarter crazy. Since we just talk, I mean, because everybody's something around here. I'd be like, what the hell? I could only imagine. I could only imagine. I could only imagine. Because I mean, Mikey would be everywhere. I remember when Amber did that live and she went off on Mikey. Y'all remember that? And she titled it like Mikey Yo. No, I'm making this up. But she titled it like Mikey Yo 50, 50, 50, 50 ass. Ooh, now I ain't gonna lie, in scammer fashion, you know, she took it too far where you like that girl, you know Mikey is special, blessed, and touch. And I say that with all love in my spirit. Cause see, Mikey knows enough to know better. You know what I'm saying? I know that he know better. You know, but once again, the leaders that he always get up next to, they be in the thick of some bullshit. And Mikey be that cheerleader. Mikey, the only person I know, TL was doing that thing about domestic violence. Mikey was writing in the chat that some of the best loving he had was with somebody. I said, you know, now first of all, Mikey. No, he wasn't even writing in the chat. Matter of fact, he was on the panel. He came up on the panel. And I said, Mikey, don't you know when somebody talking about DV, you don't, no, don't promote it. It's the best sex life. Mikey, get out. And I still ain't got nothing to Mike. Mikey probably done said 800 million things, but I could care less. See, unlike these heifers, I ain't never going to be cussing Mikey out. But Mikey know it's jokes forever that you was 50, 50, 50, 50. You know that. It is jokey jokes with that. And, you know, there's a few things Mikey done said before. Like I said, I remember when Mikey and another one, because Seawa used to keep him. And when I say keep them, it was almost like she was definitely taking advantage of people. I'm just keeping it real. Like I used to be like, you know what? I swear, y'all gonna have me get together the groups that'll go against this type of shit. It'd be like, I know you not. I know you're not. How dare some of the stuff these people do. Man, but Mikey then went on Reels and tried to check Reel, man. Reel ate the life out of them in that chat. Jared. It was Mikey and Jared. I couldn't think his name. And Jared had a crisis every day up. And is that Jared the one that used to have a crisis every day up and see what's chat? He come in the chat like, oh, I'm out of gas. Anybody got some money, we get some girls. I ain't ate. And then what's my girl name? I used to be like, wait, is her and Jared together? And they almost, man, Carmen's a biatch. Man. It's so funny. I was looking through old screenshots and shit I had. And I had the screenshot when Carmen's a bitch sent me that message on Instagram. Like, girl, I was watching your live. You still in a hotel? LOL, LOL. I checked the dog shit out. Carmen know I love her, but I'm like, girl, you do this with these other bitches. I'm not finna play with you. Whoever paid for my room. I just was saying that recently. I was in a hotel 10 months. Not one motherfucker paid for my room from the internet. Not one. Not one day. Now, I don't give a damn if you sent me a this or sent me that or $20 or whatever. Ain't nobody paid for my room. Not one day. Not one day. So if I stayed in there for a year, then why did it bother you? Why'd you care? Girl, I don't even know what you say. Don't care. And that's what I mean about everybody. Like, so like I said, even with the messy on here, I'd be like, what they think I am? One of these other people they play with? That today you're gonna be saying F me, I'm gonna sell out, and tomorrow we're gonna be friends? Never. But like I said, Lindsay girl, I take it back. So I guess the only thing you do that bother me is one, you seem like you're always in the mess. That don't bother me because that's you in the mess, girl. But you always writing in them capitals. That irks the shit out of me when I see all capital sentences from people. I'm like, oh my God, a couple of statements, I understand a phrase in it, but damn, that's a paragraph. But that don't even bother me like that, girl. Because I seen you stop. Because I had seen this a couple of months ago. I seen somebody say something. You kind of slowed it down. So I'm gonna get at you, girl. But Lindsay is not the one who wrote me a whole life story about how unblack I was and I was a sellout, and she understand why everybody say it, and I don't defend the minorities and I don't stand for them and all that. First of all, XO I didn't even know was a minority till they told me she was out, because I don't go around checking people's DNA. I don't be like, who from Africa? Who's German? Excuse me, are you Italian? Is that Sicilian? Are you Jewish? Is that the race or the religion? I don't go around doing that. Because if I did do that, then that meant when you acted a fool, I'd be like, add that to the list of the whites. Put that on the Mexicans list. Put that on the blacks. I don't do none of that. Then he's not that simple-minded. Oh, no, like I said, that didn't bother me that bad. But, see, Kat, that's what I'm saying. When I thought Lindsay was the one who sent me that thesis, that did bother me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But stuff like that doesn't bother me. It doesn't, because trust me, if it do, I look right around it. So now you writing, and I'm not even looking at what you're saying. But yeah, but I'm just saying now I could take back, because every time I seen Lindsay, I had a disdain because I thought, you wrote me that thesis, but it wasn't. It was Mandy. It was. So Lindsay, I take it back. See, I'm woman enough to do that, because it was on this platform. I came and said more than once it was Lindsay. So I'm woman enough to do it. And see, somebody might not have been paying attention, because around here, people only listening for what they listening for. They're not really listening. They wait and see whose name you say or who they think you talking about. That they don't bother to listen to who you really talking about. So, Lindsay, I apologize. Mm-hmm. Mandy did. Mandy called me a sellout, and she actually called another content creator a sellout too. She apologized to that content creator, but she came on my comments. She called me a sellout. She said how For me that I only care when people talking about me. First of all, I'm supposed to care about when people talk about me first, especially if they telling me that I'm just like blacks. We get away with everything and all this, and us Americans and my people don't act like yours do. Those American black. If I hear a conversation like that, so when I mentioned it, she told me that it was that Muzz had did that almost a year earlier, and everybody knew about it. Because people around here love to throw each other under the bus. So they want to say, Danny, all the people smiling in your face. To me, you're never smiling in my face. First of all, because we can't see each other. But you're not smiling in my face if you're looking for my demise. You're just watching me, waiting for my downfall. That's not smiling in my face to me. So people think they hurted me when they say, like, oh, people were smiling in your face, but they knew about it and they just didn't care to tell you. That's not smiling in my face. That's not going to hurt me. I know that most people are snakes. You know what I'm saying? But I like to give the people the benefit of the doubt to see where the real ones at. And the real ones might have been snakes before. I done snaked shit before, not like this. But I done got people, and I done blatantly told people you about to catch it. You know what I mean? But I ain't talking the internet now. But now she left me this long thesis and told me how what Muzz had said was almost a year old. I'm late, and that they understand why everybody called me a sellout, because when Maria was letting somebody in her chat who had called her a racial slur, I didn't say anything. I didn't even know what she was talking about. And I didn't know who she was talking about because, once again, like I said, Mandy, Breezy, and XO seem to be in chats a lot of times with a lot of people who are racist. That seems to be where y'all go all the time. Danny don't. I don't sit in chats and then people come in and they call all these slurs and I'm just sitting there. Not at all. And here's the thing. You don't have to throw a racial slur that ain't about blacks. I know a racial slur when I hear it. I know a derogatory slur when I hear it. And I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I don't need to call anybody any slurs. But she got on me about that and told me how I didn't look out for EXO or Breezy. I didn't know EXO and Breezy had been in any racial battles in their life. I didn't know. So I asked her, did she want me to be a sellout or did she want me to be Malcolm Farrakhan? Because I was confused. That means Malcolm X and Louis Farrakhan at the same time. Like, who is it you want me to be? I don't get it. But these are supposed to be minorities who, one, never come in my chat unless you're talking about bullshit. Never. Never came to support me, but I was the sellout. They were sitting in a group with Jules and all these so-called racist people she got. I wasn't. I said in the chat, I ain't going to no secret groups with them where I knew they were doing. I wasn't membershiping with them. But she left me this long thesis, and I was this, and I was that. And then all three of them managed to block me. Never did nothing to all of them. And matter of fact, it took everything in me not to tell EXO and Breezy, I think you and every bitch who like you is shady as hell. Because y'all are shady bitches. So y'all want to talk about races? Let's talk about what y'all do is what get young women killed. What y'all set in a group and been a part of was terrible. But nobody want to say that, so we got to walk on eggshells. Because remember, part of the deal was they were exonerated because they told 6 months later. They knew about it from October, y'all. They leaked it in what, April? And then if I say this about them, people are like, oh my God, but I like them so much. Keep liking them. Don't stop. Just when we talking about the truth, y'all, let's talk about the whole truth. Not just the piece we want to. So yeah, Jules wasn't shit. She put the group together, but all of them were okay with it. Until they weren't okay with it. So when they outed Jules, they outed themselves. Yeah. And like I said, because of that kind of bullying, the truth of the matter is Mims turned to her enemies, to her demise. Because they were bullying her. Facts, not fiction. People don't say her name. Don't say her name. Well, like I just said, just last week, it was a room for like 100 people listening to Kevin talk. No one what Kevin did. to men, to Selfie, to other women, to his wife, to his daughter, because he has a wife and a daughter. What? He was even clean slate. He was given clean slate too. All the people who knew. That's what I'm saying. But she came on and gave me a moral fucking speech. Don't worry. I'll just put that in my community wall too. Because if you think I was leaving that thesis up, I wasn't. And it was actually in my review for Laters. I thought it was public when he did it because I was actually responding back and forth. Like responding because I couldn't believe, because I wasn't trying to read the whole thing at once. But every time I read some rude shit, now I see why people call you a sellout. And as a sister, how could you even come at me like that? How dare you? How dare you? But they get the honorary Kenta cloth. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no real motherfucking blacks doing that shit, sitting in rooms with no shit like that all the time. As they judge her, I don't say the N word. I don't even listen to it in songs. You don't need to, because you go sit in chats with white folks that say it. You might as well go to the Klans meeting and sit and listen. Get them somebody to send you the speaker sounds of it. I don't be in those chats, y'all do. But then y'all be mad because I don't know every racist y'all know. How y'all know all these races? How come I'm 45 years old and I've dealt with more racism on chats with people who so-called ain't racist, don't know racist, can't stand racism, love equality? I'll wait. I'll wait. Racism is ignorance. And the fact that people wake up in the morning, go to sleep at night, sit in chat, sit in this with all this, that's just ignorance to me. That's ignorance to me. So like I said, Kendra, but no, every time somebody's saying, well, oh, this is why I do it. And it always is it's disrespecting blacks and then throwing them under the bus at the same time. So I'm going to make a slur that's against blacks, and then I'm going to blame the black people I know for why I'm this ignorant about blacks. Huh? Huh? Your ignorance is your own. Because as an adult, you know better, you do better. You get what I'm saying? And we can all make mistakes. And that's the difference between me. I'm still not holding nobody. After John read the N-word and he was being doxed and so-called tortured multiple people at one time, I said it. It seemed like bullying. Because I still knew that this mofo is what he is, but can I be human? I don't have to be everybody else. I don't have to do, oh, it'll be white. Oh, she Mexican. Oh, he Asian. Or they Mikey. They half, and half. And that's what's wrong on the internet. People like, here's the thing. Everybody somebody talking about is somebody like. Period. Period. But if we're talking right or wrong, we got to be able to hear it in every direction. Not just what we want to hear what was wrong. And like I said, right, a moral speech. Yes, yes. And even like with Lindsay in the Capitals, here's something I can also tell you. When my ass can't see, I love somebody writing in big letters because of shit. It was easier to see. My vision better these days, but but we're not gonna get started because I told y'all they trying to get me in another transplant. I ain't even trying to go. This left eye been trying to give me the flukies. We not claiming it. I'm claiming this eye. I see better out of both my eyes as a combined force than I have in a long time. So whatever in my life, I feel like, but yeah, so yeah, but no, but And then I'm gonna take my little hold I had on because I did. I had a little like, girl, you send me that. But see, y'all, that's how much a player I am. I still ain't came in no chat and been like, Lindsay, girl, you don't want to send me that thesis, bitch. But then I had to remember it was Mandy because she kept saying I'm a minority, and I'm like, I didn't even know you was a minority because I don't be doing that. I don't be sitting around. I don't be sitting around. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no black motherfucker definitely ever called me a sellout, a coon, or Uncle Tom. None of that in my life. No wiper. No one's ever said that to me. Like, I'm like, what? What you mean? Everybody's saying it and you understand. I'm like, damn. One of mine just told me they understand I'm a sellout. Mm, 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 mm. So yeah, so I had to bring that back up because I had to say, you know what? My bad, wrong person. It was Mandy. It was Mandy. It was definitely it was a strong Mandy. And that's why they don't come around. None of them come around me at all. They did nothing to none of them. But since we done drew lines in the sand, like I said, when I think about everybody that was in that group, they all just shady to me. Real talk. I wouldn't trust them around no chick I knew. Period. If I went somewhere and it's like, oh, that's EXO and that's Breezy, and they was talking to any girl I know, I'd be like, stay away from them. Because if they like another chick more than you, and they get you in some compromising position or anything, who knows? Who knows? It could be your divorce papers. Who knows? I don't know because they just gonna do some nasty shit, and they'll sit and watch. Because when they don't like chicks, they think that's okay. hmm And they're grown ass women. hmm 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 And they're the chiefs of the minorities. Gatekeepers. Yes, it actually is, Nurse G. And I was fighting my insurance with the state, and when I got it back on, because I was fighting them because I had 2 cornea transplants last year, and so they knew like, well, what's the chance she could have another one? They dropped me. And I was fighting them, and so in fighting them, I didn't get to see them, and I had 5 stitches loose, and so this is just what I'm believing. So right now I'm on a steroid regimen. So I do a gel ointment in my eye, and then I do drops. I do a drop every. So right now I'm on every 2 hours is when I'm supposed to do a drop, and I've been live for 2 hours. But every 2 hours while I'm awake, it was once an hour while I'm awake. Uh, but yeah, but if it's not doing better, then we're gonna go on to the oral steroids, and I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So couple of days of 5. Y'all know how this shit go. But anyway, I don't want to do that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But I really feel like just doing the ointment and the steroid, I think that that's gonna be enough. I think that the reason my body was starting to reject it is because I had 5 loose stitches in my eye for almost a month. And so I think my body was rejecting because it didn't know what those stitches were. That's just my own, Doogie Howser, MD, uh, breakdown of what's going on. But so I'm hoping when I go to the doctor next week, um, that what he tells me is that it's doing better. Because I just think that that's why I was rejecting because his eye has been doing so good, and so. mhm. Oh yeah, no, and then my doctor had said, "Oh, we could do it before Christmas." I said, "You crazy in the motherfucker? I'm gonna fight for this eye. If it's not rejected, even if it's starting, my right eye. Anybody who was here for it knows that my right eye would reject, go back. It would be doing good, and then something would happen. It would start like, what is this foreign thing? And my body kept trying to force it out. But like I said, even though I've had to argue that on the internet, because I mean, Reddit has. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've been shitting on about my health. I ain't got to lie about my health. I ain't asked the mofo on here for $1. You know what I'm saying? To take care of my health. I ain't none of that. None of that. I'm poor. I can't travel according to them unless somebody taking care of me. I don't live unless somebody taking care of me. I don't this care somebody taking care of me. I don't do nothing. I literally have not worked a job since last September. Like at all. At all. At all. And I still shop. I still have things. I still eat whatever I want. I still live. I still get gadgets and add to my studio. I still live. I still live, but yet I can't live. I lie about you be like, these are just people trying to take you down. My mother ain't shit. I mean, they disrespect my family. I ain't came over here to come out of none of y'all family except for the family you exploited. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said this bullying, these grown bully ass women. Yeah. But like I said, he took 5 stitches out of this eye. And so he told me I have 22 stitches in this eye. So on my left eye I have 22 stitches. And in this eye over here, I only have 11. I thought I had 9, but it's 11. Yeah. Yeah. So I still have stitches in mine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, listen, cat, it was painful. I know you gonna lie to y'all. I mean, not after term. I mean, some things you gotta get used to. But yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. But like I said, even with Reddit, I don't go over there because the negativity that people represent of Reddit is like I don't even want to go over there to that because I don't want to start feeding into that, putting that in my spirit, all that. But I mean, I've heard how they talked about my eye. I'm lying. This, you be like, ah, Jesus, why would I lie about it? You think I'm lying so people could pay for it? You think I'm lying because people gonna support me and take care of me? Hmm? What? Didn't I say I go live? I went live all year, once a week. And I didn't go live and think, oh, I'm gonna get all these super chats and super stickers because I'm going live. Nope. I want to talk to the people. I want to see them. That's why I go live. That's it. That's it. Because really, you keep moving these numbers and doing stuff with your uploads and your shorts. I'm gonna make more money than going live anyway. So why would I? Live pays as far as if you getting super chats, super stickers through it and stuff, members adding. But people give you super thanks when you're not even live, you know? So, but I come live because this is when we get to talk, interact with each other, respond back and forth with each other. That's what I do. So, but it's 880, 800 in the chat. When I come live, I can't interact. I can't talk directly to you. You know what I mean? I didn't come to record it and you think maybe I did it a couple of months ago and I said, no, it's right here on me. And I'm still gonna do uploads. I'm still gonna do shorts. When I get off of here tonight, I'm gonna do some uploads and shorts. And I still have to do that doggone that review. I really do. But this just we're going into a new year. That's what I said. I know I'm finna swing out. I swinged out all this year, and people kept pulling me back in. I wasn't even in the shits. I wasn't watching the shits like that. And when I was watching it, I watched the shit and I keep on moving. But every time I turned around, is I'm getting this. I'm hearing about, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching something when I say hear about it, because I don't sit in the gossip like that. Ain't nobody been feeding me the gossip. So it wasn't that. I wasn't getting clips. I wasn't. Like I said, I got the mud shit sent to me. I got with the Terry Lynn thing that was sent to me. Um, but yeah, man, really people don't send me shit because I don't want that shit. If I want to know, I'll go see it. So if I watch something, I hear it, then that'll have me speak on it. Um, that's why, like I said, I was watching Dear Vet and she was saying she made me and shit. So I damn sure I challenged us to a week of numbers. And like I said, I didn't even go live. The week I challenged, I didn't go live one time. I didn't. And that's the week I did 400,000 in numbers. That's what I said. So yeah, y'all gonna go live. Ain't none of y'all gonna do doing 400,000 in fucking live. Not no live y'all do is gonna do 400,000. Who cares? Like, so why, like this? So it's entertainment then. So if I'm not entertained by it, I'm not entertained. If I am, I am. That's it. That's it. And I'm not in competition with not one YouTuber, not one at all. This isn't a competition to me. I'm not at all. But like I said, people be like, "Oh, you don't have no numbers because nobody's in your chat." I didn't go live the other day, and I did 23,000 views. Didn't go live for the day. I did 23,000 views for the day. 5 shorts. The longest one was 15 seconds. So I did 2 minutes worth of material. And I'm being nice by saying 2 minutes. 23,000 views. And that's really not a lot because there's millions of people on here. But like I said, when these people want to throw numbers, you just be like, oh my God. 2,000 subscribers I did this year. I did. Shorts. Uploads. That's what I said. I think I got for the year because YouTube tell you all in your numbers. YouTube will tell you. I think I for the year. I think I have 53 lives. It's only 52 weeks in the year. So you get what I'm saying? I don't have lives like that this year because I purposely did that. I said at the beginning of the year, y'all, I'm not gonna go live this much this year. I'm gonna do uploads and I'm gonna do shorts. And I'm gonna record a lot of my life. So the truth is, I have probably about, swear to God, 300 videos I could make from the year on just shit I did, places I went, what I did, food I ate, everything. I could because it's in the videos on my phone. I could. I still ain't even put up my whole Texas trip for y'all. I still haven't. Because like I said, I've had some L's. Some real life L's. That's why, like I said, I'm not playing anymore. Life too short. My buddy walked out my crib. The next time I seen him, he was on life support. Life too fucking short. Life too fucking short. It's too short. Mm-mm. Saturday, just this Saturday, a friend of mine, and I'm saying this to people who own any Kias after 2020 trucks. A friend of mine was in her Kia truck. Her truck is a 2020. Okay. She's in her Kia truck driving to work, and the engine exploded, caught fire, and exploded. Luckily, when her car started smoking, she got out. And while she was standing there, some man pulled over because it was smoking so bad. He said, "It's on fire." And then it popped. Bent the whole front of her car up, too. Yeah. Life is real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit on the internet, wasting my time arguing, fighting, stressing, getting my blood pressure up, getting cotton mouth, getting all that stuff, and miss out on life. Like I said, that girl Quay, your last day on earth, you was up all night arguing on the internet, and now tomorrow they'll be burying you. And all week people have made a mockery of your life. They don't even really know your life because they don't know you like that. These people be killing them here. They know each other a couple of years. You don't know them. Because if you knew them, you'd be able to calm them down and tell them, man, do better for you. Not even for these people. Do better for you. Yeah, so no. Life is too short. hmm You better have a plan B and C, sis. Listen, Master P had a song back in the day. Now, don't get me wrong. He was talking about cheating. But still, in the song, he say, plan B. Everybody need one. Then he say, plan B, call me when you need something, but we ain't gonna say all that. But like I said, you do. You have to have a plan. You know, the way you want it to go, the way it could go, and the way it probably will go. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. hmm hmm Yeah, I was so glad when she called me last night, and was telling me all about it. Well, Monday night she called me actually. And these days are slipping into me because I'm like, wait, we already in Thursday tomorrow. When she got me Monday night and told me, I told her, I'm just glad you okay. You can get another car. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you're okay. And the funny thing is, she said that they don't have this in a recall, but then when she went to Enterprise to pick up her rental, the Enterprise told her that she was the fourth Kia owner this year that had an engine fire. I said, what? Real life? hmm That's right. And it's like, why would I waste time? And then think about it for all of us. Somebody, whether you lost them this year, last year, or before, all of us are missing somebody. You know? I'd rather say, oh, my only loss. I mean, last year we had some blows, big blows to my family. You know what I mean? Um, because that's the thing. Tomorrow's not promised, like to none of us. It's just not. We'd love to say we have forever, you know, but that don't mean also act a fool because you don't think you're gonna be here tomorrow. But tomorrow isn't promised. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, so I mean, you have some losses, and you just say, man, um, like I said, but then I've had blessings. I've had some situations that could be worse. You know what I mean? It could be worse. You know, shit. I mean, that's it. Like I said, the reason I don't speak on certain things is because the truth of the matter is, like I said, even when it comes to my kids are grown. And when you start speaking about grown ups' business, that's their business. And see, out of respect, that's how you do people in this content creators. People think just because I'm on here, I can tell everybody's story. I can't. I can't. Especially when you live in a world where people aren't looking to know that that could help somebody. They're looking to torture somebody about the story. That's stupid shit. Just stupid shit. Life is too short. You got to enjoy it. Enjoy every moment. Like I told you all, I actually I found out this year that I have another grandchild. So I have and I will be honest with you, I haven't met him yet, and I'm really getting myself into. So he was born in February, and I truly found out completely about it. And my son took a test to make sure in September, and as it's a pill to swallow, because like I said, but at the end of the night, my blood is my blood. And had there never been a me, I wouldn't have children, I wouldn't have grandchildren. So I'm gonna always love my grandchildren. That's a fact. That's a fact. And the truth of the matter is, no matter what the situation is, I'm gonna always love their parent. You know what I'm saying? Whether we cool or whatever, because at the end of the night, without them, I can't have a grandchild. So it's that simple. But life has been life. So you count the blessings, you know what I mean? I count the blessings. I count myself grateful for everyone who is still here. I count myself grateful for that. That's it. That's it. Like I said, I am numb, but when I tell you I'm numb, I'm not numb where because life has been kicking ass, I'm gonna come out here and be nasty. I'm numb where I'm numb where honestly I just feel like right now I can't even cry no more. Like, but I know that's a lie because I've had life show you'll cry even more. I've been there before, but I feel like that kind of numb. So I'm there. And that you don't want to be there for me because I know me best. I don't know anyone like I know me. I don't like to be there because when I get there, I can't really enjoy completely good things because the numb part of you doesn't, I don't want to mix things. So I'm almost in this one place, so I try not to go too deep in that. I don't even know if that makes sense to anybody, but sometimes when life is like throwing shit and you waiting on results and you waiting on shit, it'll numb me so that and minor stuff means nothing to me when life is major. Like people arguing, like I wish I would get my blood pressure up on here arguing with people. I wish I would. I wish. I wish I would be on here doing stuff that if I drop dead right now, how it looks is not who I am. Nah, I can't do that either. I can't. Even if it's somebody, if they know me for real and they watching the video, that's me. What they gonna say is that's Danny. That's definitely Danny. That's who she is. That's Danny. Danny would say that. Or, oh, Danny, calm down. You know what's good? Danny grew up. Like I said, it's gonna be people who knew when I was militant, and they're gonna say, "Well, Danny has grown." So they could come in here and tell you, like, "Well, I'll tell you one thing: Danny has grown because before she would have probably came on here and tried to be Marcus Garvey. Not within the last few years, but definitely in a point of my life, depending on what point we was in. So, like I said, I'm not putting on a show. That's right. Thank you. Mm. You know what, Cat? Be careful. I just saw a thing today, guys. I'm about to get out of here because I didn't mean to stay on this long. I just saw a thing today, and it was talking about that. Was that monkey flu, chicken flu? What is it, chicken flu? Chicken virus? I don't know. But they were saying there's all these cases in California, so y'all be careful. Just be careful. Like I tell people, here's the funny thing. Do y'all know how many things we walking around and people could have before they start talking about it? It's a bunch of stuff out here that you could have called because somebody had it. I remember, what was this, like 20, it might have been 2018, 2019. I'm trying to see, was it before the documentary? But either way, I remember seeing somebody with the mumps, right? I thought, man, mofos still get the mumps. But that's why you gotta be careful, or you think about all the people that still getting cold sores. They got them from because somebody else, you know what I mean, or whatever. It could have been somebody drinking on somebody. Somebody kissed you when you were young, and you had them your whole life. Like it's just so much. It is so much out here that's just contagious. I mean, cold, the flu been taking people out. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to be careful. You know, the thing is, the only thing I liked that it was during the pandemic was people just were more cautious. They were more cautious of the elderly. They were more cautious of space between each other. They were more cautious of the washing their hands. So many people go to the bathroom, don't wash their hands. They do this, don't wash their hands. They do that, don't wash their hands. They cook and don't wash their hands. They don't wash their hands. Period. That's germs. So we just pass around germs. So just be careful, guys. Be careful out there. It's flu season no matter what. It's flu season. Y'all know that even right now, it never came out terribly because I was fighting it without taking medication because that medication just suppresses colds and stuff. But anyway, I just fought the first cold I've had since 2019. Because I told y'all in 2019, in the middle of the year in 2019, I had a cold respiratory infection slash feel like death that lasted a month. Every time I thought I was better, it got worse, and then it got better. You know what I'm saying? 2019. Yep. Yep. That's what happened. And I heard that was another thing I heard Ann saying because somebody was saying did they call it C-19 because it started in 2019. I never knew that part of it if that's the case because I know in my eyes it started in 2019 because I know how sick I was in 2019. Um, and like I said, we shut the daycare down ourselves, cleaned it, and then had it professionally cleaned because we were making sure, like, whatever this is, it just keeps going through everybody, and we can't shake it. Parents sick, kids sick. It just we could not shake it. And, but I know that SARS was considered C13. I know that because that's why they took it off the Lysol bottles because the Lysol bottles had let us know that the SARS was C13. They said it on the Lysol bottle. So I don't know what made it C19, but they said that SARS was like C13. So I don't know. But once again, sometimes it's right in our face, and people be like, "I never heard that." It was on the bottles. And it took somebody one day to be reading to see something about it. I think they were just probably looking to see what all was in Lysol. And they realized that Lysol was letting you know on the bottles that it was so strong and so good that it had helped with C13 SARS. Because they told you in parentheses what they were talking about. And they pulled that off every Lysol bottle. But the thing that they can't stop, because once again with the internet, people had already screenshotted. Then everybody was screenshotting their Lysol bottles and posting it all over the internet. Like, I never noticed this now. How old were you when you learned that SARS was C13? So then what was C1 through 12? What was C14 through 18? That's the question we should ask. And we should ask, which one are we on now? But people don't want to ask the questions. They just want to be told whatever they was told, and they stay in the box. If I'm this, I'm supposed to do this. If I'm that, I do this, and that's what it is. Okay, if you want it to be, it'll never be that way for me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. To keep my mind off of the fears. Yeah. And fear. You know what? This is how you know when people are doing wrong. They want us in fear. They want us scared because when we scared, you'll do whatever people tell you to do. Stop for 1 minute. Stop yourself for one damn minute and think this all the way through. Hmm. Oh yeah. Well, you know the kids. Oh Lord, especially when they go back to school. I don't care if it's from Christmas break. I don't care if it's after summer break. I don't care if it's after spring break. The kids come back with more germs on each other. Oh my goodness, they just walk in germ pools. I literally went to the daycare Monday and today, and I got thinking to myself, "Girl, get on up out of here, quick, fast, and in a hurry, cause hunty, kids are germ pools. I mean, they come and give you a hug and cough in your face in the same doggone time. You know, I stay to cough, choke, I choke, I choke. Well, even when they not coughing and sneezing, Miss Danny fake coughing and sneezing just so they could just be like, oh, maybe I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm gonna do that. I heard you saying that you were sick in December. Yeah, we were at a daycare. One of our parents had went. Oh my God, I don't even want to make up where they went, but they left the country. I'm gonna tell you this much: they left the country. Um, they came back. When they came back, the mother was sick. So the mother was sick. Her kids were 3 and like 11 months old. Her 3 year old was sick, so sick she took her to the hospital. When she took her to the hospital, they told her she had a respiratory infection. And then she got a little better, but then she got sick again. But then when I tell you, it just started going. People were like, I mean, literally, one day a kid would be fine. Then by the end of the day, they just seemed a little down. Then it went. Then I got it. And like I said, for like a week and a half, I had to sleep sitting up because every time I laid down, I couldn't even breathe. I was like, man, I mean, y'all, when I tell y'all, I can endure a lot of pain. I can I can take more than I probably should. Um, but this was breaking me. Like, I was like, oh my God, this shit is kicking my ass. Like, I was living on meds just to suppress it, just so I could make it through the day. Um, but like I tell you, it didn't feel like I would be lying if I told you like my taste buds went away, all that. Cause like as far as the whole virus, my right hand to God, shit, Girl Scout, I don't know on anything for real. I have never had the virus. So if I had it, I must have been asymptomatic and it never got. But I've never had the virus. I've never tested positive. Never. Matter of fact, y'all, during the virus, I didn't even get sick once. I didn't cough, sneeze, nothing. And then when people around me, if people around me caught it or something like that, oh, please. Oh, honey, I had a plan. I had all kind of shit. I had a plan. We already had a breathing machine in the crib. Like I had a plan. I had a plan, but I didn't. But you know what I'm saying? Never. I've never. Knock on wood. Everything else, never. But one thing about me is if I get sick, I always catch the word. So, like I said, in 2019 when we had that, I always tell people if I had it, I had it in 2019 because literally I lay down in my chest like it was. One day I remember waking up and sitting up because I thought in my dream someone was like suffocating me. But when I woke up, I just couldn't breathe, like not catch my breath. So that's why in 2020, when there would be people who said they felt like someone was sitting on their chest, I would tell people, I know exactly what they're talking about because that's what I felt like someone was sitting on my chest. And no matter how you breathe in, but you can't breathe out. That's how I felt like I was going, but there was never really a, that's how I felt. That was like the worst thing. And all I remember when I was sick, I would tell my kids, I don't want y'all to get this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Three of my kids lived in my house at the time. I was like, I do not want y'all to catch this, like at all. I mean, I was down a month it took to shake that. And then the cough it gave you, that shit lasted like 4 months, where it didn't matter if I'm a smoker or not. This is like I don't have a smoker cough. This motherfucker, like, can't nobody tell me. So during the virus, I was very, like I told you, I had almost 200 masks, and I'm not talking about just like some masks. I had the gut mask, the N9 mask. I had the regular ones with like doctor's mask. I had Nike mask. I had masks. I had airbrush masks. I had masks, and I had masks you could pull over to here, like wear like a turtleneck, so you could just pull it right back up on you. I had them all. I had them, everyone you could name, because one, I am not as bad. Like I'm not Howie Mandel with it, but I am a germaphobe when it comes to you start coughing around me, I'm gonna get away from you quick. And if you start coughing in your hand, I'm really into you cleaning, not gonna touch you at all or anything you touch because I'm just gonna be thinking of germs. And then, like I said, I've had cancer, I've been sick, I've just germs. I am just, and I always tell people because whatever you give me, I'm gonna. Me and my sister had the chicken pox. I had chicken pox in my head, on the bottom of my feet, by my privates. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have the worst case of whatever somebody gets. So no, 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 don't want it. Don't want it. I had pink eye. It ended up in both of my eyes. Like I couldn't see. I don't want it. I had this certain things. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm. So I don't want to be sick. And then remember, the pandemic got big in the same year I had a cornea transplant in the middle of it. So they in March they shut everything down. In August I had my first transplant. That was my first one right there. So in the midst of this storm, I'm afraid to get sick. And then that's the thing I'm thinking about when you have a cold. I always got cold, like you feel it in your eyes. I don't want to feel it in my eyes with these stitches. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't want none of this. I don't want cold in mine. I got stitches. I don't want none of this. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. And then, but listen, you know what happened? I think for so many times because it's so funny that during the pandemic and everything else, the world act like nothing else was going on but the pandemic. Well, there was a bunch of stuff going on. It was almost like it was a little bit of the purge going on through the states. I mean, through some states, it was some ridiculous things that went on during the pandemic. But people acting like so much wasn't going on. But that was because they needed us to move around. They needed us to travel because people were scared. I know I was. I was scared to let. Oh, no one having no company. And I remember being mad at my children because they're young adults, and you couldn't force them to sit still. You get what I mean? So they still were trying to move. They still until they locked us all down. Like they still were trying to move. They still would be around people, and you'd be like, "What are you doing?" Because I mean, when I tell you, I literally like in the beginning, I was keeping a toll of the numbers of losses, like that they were reporting, and it was devastating. It was devastating how long it took for us to get relief. Like in real life, I mean, if you shut everything down, how can people work? And then due to the pandemic, so many companies literally changed things, and it's just still jobs that don't exist no more. Like I said, mm, when I think about everything that was going on in them times, and that's why I said some of these creators are just pandemic babies. You know what I mean? So they are a virus. They came to kill you and hurt you and take away your breath and your appetite. I mean, your taste buds and everything else. They came to make you think that America is still just separated in this whole black and white fight. The things that we should be afraid of today, we should have been afraid of yesterday, the day before, 10 years ago, because they're the problems that's plagued this country for way too long. None of them are new. Just like this gossip these people are giving, none of it's new. None of it's new. None of it's new. Some of it is, none of it's new. None of it's new. But yeah, y'all, like I said, oof, I hate I had to babble so long, but I'm like, oh my God. And sometimes, ugh, this sector, the yikes scamber, whatever it is, I don't know what it's called. Shit. Ugh. Mm. Mm. It should be called "We Love to Usher in the Trashiest People from the World" and call them saints, and then later cry about what they did. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this ain't no diss against nobody. The big person I should know is really Kendra. And the fact that, like I said, I'm not sitting here judging people because they did something. Like, I'm not. I'm not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. The internet's not going to take over our life. No. We should be coming on here to get informed, entertained, educated, something. Just not coming on here to just cry. And like I said, I'm going to watch some mess. I'm not even finna hold y'all and sit here and tell y'all, girl, come 2025, I ain't gonna watch no mess. But for some reason, I've had to be like, wait, why do I keep getting looped in it and I'm not? Why do I keep having to explain stuff I shouldn't? Why do I have to keep defending my right with the same folk? But then he was like, Kendra is the same. Is she lying? Girl, bye. I bet you if the bee was sending Kendra stuff, then Kendra's still talking to the bee now. Because these people, they'll do a play, y'all. They'll be like, everybody, they sitting around, everybody who talking about somebody, and they still kicking it with the person everybody sitting around talking about. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, but we ain't the same. None of us chicks the same. But I'm going to get out of here. I think I've cursed enough tonight. Like I said, I'll probably be an angry black. How come I'm an angry black chick if I'm loud, if I'm this, if I'm that, if I'm this? But if somebody else do something, what are they? But I'm not, because I'm not angry. I'm not. I'm not angry. I'm just I'm a little flustered that people don't see the big picture. Like they'll be talking about all this stuff, and it's like nobody get the big picture. Like these text messages be incomplete. It be blurred out stuff in the middle. Don't show me the beginning and the end. I need the whole story. Like they ain't gonna tell me, oh, Cinderella, she was washing the dishes. Oh, her slipper slipped off. Now she's gonna marry the prince. How the hell did she get from washing the dishes and didn't even have no clothes? They was dirty till she's marrying the prince. Like, give me the story. If you're gonna tell me, or don't tell me nothing. How about just tell me she's married to the prince and I think she was a princess her whole life and I don't care about the rest. But I'm the type who's gonna be like, wait, y'all, did anybody notice that message just shifted messages instantly? It was like, girl, in 2025, we gonna do this and do this and do this and do that. Girl, 2019. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wow. What? Wait, what? And what was the context of sending out Savage and stuff? I want all the details. I want all the juice. Savage, put that live back up, girl. I want to rewatch it again because maybe I missed something in the messages. And Kendra was all in the chat, y'all like, girl, hold on, I sent you another one, girl. Girl, first of all, she in the middle of her live. Why didn't you send her all this intel before she went live? That's what I'm saying. These staffers don't even be having respect for each other while they like, while I'm live, don't text me some shit you want me to talk about. Okay? Because I might not see that shit till later. So you should have told me before. Okay? And if you knew you had gave me some shit before, I might be wanting to talk about. Why is you texting me while I'm live to tell me some shit to say? What did you do that? From Kendra. Kendra. What about your friends? I was like, oh, that girl dancing. She drunk as hell. I gotta go. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Only person I understand who don't like me, I understand why they don't like me. And I won't say that I did something to them, but I probably did say something that they didn't like. Because the rest, they came for me first. But Christy Denver, I did come for Christy Denver first. And that was just my opinion. I didn't say I hated her. I just said, how you keep ending up with all these races and keep telling me about your two black sons? I said it and I meant it. And I ain't taking that shit back. Because just like Amber and her black son, and we saw what she let them do to her black son. But I'm just like, how Christy always up with John Yates, talking to him on the phone and shit, personally, with her black sons. It's my black ass and my black son ain't never gonna be nowhere around this motherfucker. Not personally. I'm watching them on the internet. That's not personal. That was my opinion, y'all. So when she got me blocked and stuff, she ain't got me blocked. But if she did, I'd be like, I understand why she doing that. Because I had see it there and she probably didn't like that. And does that mean she don't love her sons? First of all, the fact that we got to know they black to explain why you in rooms with people that don't make you right, that don't tell me shit. That don't tell my black ass shit. Get away from people like that, and I'll be like, oh yeah, she really stand for them. Not just because they black, because they're her sons. Just like Amber, you wouldn't be hanging with a dude who said he want to shoot all black men if you got a black son. Because as soon as he said all black men, that meant my black son too. But once again, Danny got to teach everybody everything because obviously nobody knows that makes sense. You in the Cuban mob because you Cuban shit. Because that's what I'm saying. The shit people say around these chats. She Cuban, now she in the mob. I said, damn, is she? I thought Cubans was good with, having raw cocaine now. The most uncut, purest shit in the land. Oh, that's Colombia. Sorry. See, I wasn't even talking about the race. I'm talking about the land. See, y'all talking about some shit I ain't even talking about. But those Cubans, I don't know. I ain't really known them to be like them. I guess they probably do. They probably connected. But once again, I'm still thinking drugs. Nah. Maybe I'm off. All right. Well, that's definitely a gang. I'm in that gang. The crochet gang. I can't even crochet, and I'm in there. Gang. I'm in there. I claimed I put a whole video out on about 8 months ago. I'm in that shit. Just cause. I just felt like it when it came out. I said, shit, Maria got a gang and John hates it. I'm in. Let me stop for they be over there talking about some. Now they understand why I'm a sellout. What? What? Like I said, they over there pressing sheets, and I'm a sellout. In my opinion, these thoughts are the thoughts of Danielle, all of me, tired of skanks running around telling people what to do and say as they doing the most awful, terrible shit in the world. I'm done. And again, like I said, there will be no more apologies. I apologize. I apologize. My bad. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I don't have any enemies out here. Like I said, y'all know who I don't like. It's no extras on there. It's none. And everything I said about my soul sisters, they asked for it. They did. Like they did. And I ain't go, like I told you, I ain't gonna sit on the hands no more. EXO and Breezy, once I found out y'all was in that group, I stopped liking y'all as much as I did to be honest. To be honest. And I was just being nice by just saying, like, I can't stand on that, sis. I tried to let it go, but then when y'all kept with judging me, I said, wait a minute. They ready to judge me because people saying I'm a sellout because they decided I don't speak up enough, but they wanted me to clear the thoughts of them. The hypocrisy. This should be called Hypocrisy Lane. I can't believe the things I've seen. But we going into a new year. Like I said, I already got on new shit. So I ain't got to tell y'all I'm on new shit because I got on it already all this year. Through all of the tragedies I've had all this year. And I'm going to stick to that. But if I do watch something, I'm not going to hesitate to say something. You already know it over there. Gang, gang. Yeah. Shit. I made a crochet video. I wrote a whole rap, put bars on it. I'm gonna have to put that back on my thing. I guess I'll push it back up. Because somebody gonna swear I did it today. I did that shit months ago. I did it months ago. Hmm? Oh my God. You know what? She took the trail, she a mountain climb. Well, if that's the case, when I was 13 years old, we went to Wyoming and we definitely climbed up a mountain from the back. I mean, I climbed a mountain, Stone Mountain, a couple of years ago. Am I a mountain climber? Because I don't really think so, because there was many times I was about to be a mountain quitter. Okay? I guess. I swear, Apple, every time I see your name says, I think I need to send you that picture of Dina. I do. I swear the day I was gonna send, I would take a picture. Every time I did, it's you know how you take the live picture, so it showed him turning his head. I said, "This old bougie son of a gun. I'm gonna have to trap him in a room, hold a box, to put him on in box things, just so his head to stay the way. He's so bougie sometimes. Or I'm gonna have to send you a recording on him. You gotta take the pictures after the recording, because girl, sometimes I have to do that with him. Take a recording and then take pictures inside the recording because I'm catching him because he finally says, "Still, don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys." Mm. Did you get that name, Cat? To the cream? You know, I love when we all give each other something to help each other out. Y'all know that's something I like. Give a good tip. That's why I had to give y'all a tip. Like, y'all stop falling in these traps with these people. Y'all just gonna ruin, and then y'all gonna be sitting and saying all the things I could have did on YouTube. I was in a bunch of shit I didn't want to be in. You know, I thought I told y'all I was fighting for Ty Couture, and he still took his life. And I wasn't alone. He had a whole committee called it Bishop's Goon Squad. And so that's why I know that stuff don't work. But y'all, let me get out of here. I can't keep preaching to the choir. I can't keep. But when it's stuff like this, I have to be like, "Ooh, these lives had me speaking," and it just reminded me like that's gonna happen. People gonna get mad. Like I said, Mandy got mad. She came and said what she had to say to me, but no, I have a response. Because you might have got mad. Well, I got mad when I read what you said, and I got mad when you was giving out an apology tour, and you never thought you should apologize to me when you were wrong. We can all have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? They like assholes. We all got them. They all stink. You know what I'm saying? It's your opinion. It's not facts, but you came at me like they were facts. I'm not a sellout. Never will be. I'm proud to be black. I don't think I'm an underclassman to anyone. I know that I live in a country that keeps it that way, and people choose to continue to believe it, though it's been proven differently. But that's not a me thing. That's not a me thing. And I know I don't sit up in rooms with a bunch of people that drop these words like y'all do. That's why y'all know every racist, because y'all be where they be. And I know of them because y'all talk about them. Them two different things. I don't encourage that at all. I don't support it at all. I don't support womanizers. I don't support men who attack women. I don't support pedos. I don't support none of that shit. I don't. I don't support men that fight women. I don't support women that go get men to fight women. I don't support women that try to bully women into taking their lives or ruin their marriage or ruin it. I don't support none of that shit. I don't. I don't support it. None of that shit. Like, I don't. But just because I ain't sitting up cussing out everybody about it don't mean I support it. I don't. I don't. I brought up Kendra because she's brought up me before, so I love to embarrass old goofy bitch. I brought up Mandy because recently and on 3 other lives I called it Lindsay. So I had to call out who it really was. Mandy. That's it. I called out Breezy and EXO because Mandy threw them in as minorities I needed to protect. And I'm letting her know I don't give a damn if they was white, black, or not. And the fact that Breezy was black in that fucking group doing that dumb ass, nothing ass shit that if somebody would have did to her, nobody really would have cared. You think they didn't care about Mims when she did it? They damn sure wouldn't have cared about our black ass. So why was you even in there doing it? So yeah, I did. So I'm sure they still in places where they calling me sellouts while they in the room with them as they call me sellouts. And I bet half the people they calling me sellouts weren't even black folk. But they was in the room with them as they said it about me over and over and over again. They knew about Muzz for a year over and over and over again. Huh? It is what it is. So like I said, I ain't got no enemies. Dan, how you doing, King? I ain't got no enemies. I don't. I don't. Because to be an enemy, I think that mean one day we was friends. But no friends do that kind of stuff. They wouldn't be. We wasn't friends. We wasn't. Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. I thought. I mean, I didn't even know EXO until it came out. She was in that group. To tell you the truth, I had seen her in chats. I ain't know her like that. I had spoke. I ain't know her like that. Breezy, I liked. Out of all 3 of these people we named, I liked Breezy the most. I liked Breezy a lot. I liked Breezy so much when I was gonna kick the bee's ass, and I was trying to get me a flight back from Tennessee early, and I was gonna beat the bee's ass. I don't even know how she got the information. She called me up to tell me she wasn't worth it, and I let her know. I mean, she called me on IG to tell me she wasn't worth it, and I told her I ain't that bitch. You talk about my motherfucking mama like you know it, and I'll come smack the shit out of you and your motherfucking mama, dead or alive. That's who the fuck I am. And I made that clear, not I'm tough. But the fact I didn't cuss Breezy the fuck out when she thought she could call me like I'm not a grown ass woman and I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do, I didn't because I liked Breezy. But I learned I wasn't black enough for none of them. So it's middle fingers in the air forever with a bitch. Because like I told you, you can only fuck me once. Period. I don't care who you are and who likes you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like shit like that. I don't. And that's one thing I know. My people, we gonna turn on each other first. Because we seem to like to do that shit. I'm not that. And I still love my people. And I don't care if you went down as long as you got back up. That's it. But when you got to judge and you got to tell me about my blackness and you doing the wackest black shit, done. Stop letting the internet define y'all because it's gonna keep on letting y'all give the wrong definition now. It's gonna keep on having y'all doing the wrong things. Like I said, but that's it. And I ain't saying neither one of them talking about me, but when I bring that up, it makes me very aggravated to think that they did that. And thought I was just gonna sit on it. You was gonna come give me this thesis about my blackness, and I was gonna let it go. I'm never gonna let that shit go. Then I say y'all the whole time I've been sitting here not liking Lindsay because I thought it was her, but that just show you how important Mandy was because I forgot it was her. But when I heard Savage say their names earlier, these are 3 women of color. Simply beautiful. I'm leaving. I'm about to go listen to Maxwell Simply Beautiful because this is too much. I cannot. I will get out of here because, like I said, I'm not mad. I just had to say that. And I ain't got no favorites. Like I said, I ain't got no favorites. I share Maria's. I share Savage. Ain't nobody on the favorite team. I told y'all. Right now, Danny is just speaking on whatever it is I watch, and I'll talk about that. I'm doing my shorts. I'm doing that. And listen, I'm just changing. And next year I'll be on some other things because I want to evolve. Some of these people want to not only stay the same, they want to talk about the same people forever. Forever. Now, I do nothing to them, just talk about them. Just tell you they dirt. And not by tell you they dirt, just tell you what they said on their live yesterday. Then when they come to their dirt, half of them don't even be knowing the dirt. Oh, I don't know that. Well, then you don't know they dirt. What kind of investigating y'all doing and y'all don't even know all the dirt they did? Because they want to let them keep doing dirt. So yeah, it's like I said. I'm sure next week Kendra will have 2 more people that Kawinky think she just remembered the B sent them their information to. And I bet you it's other people who send her information, not just the B. This is just who she telling on right now. Shady bitches hang with shady bitches. So, like I said, but whatever. But yeah, she can be the new gatekeeper. And she'll probably come in and slide in on Amber squirts. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm watching terrible people like me cheerleader fun. And that's okay, but don't be mad when somebody talking about the other terrible people. Like, just don't. Don't. It's 2024. It's about to be over. Please take 2024 and shove it up the ass. Like, oh, I can't stand 2024. Get rid of it. Ugh, 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 ugh. Give me the 2025. Give me the 2025. I'm letting firecrackers off in the house. Just give me the 2025. Yes, yes, yes. So the next time I go live, which will probably be, I don't know. It'll be tomorrow. It'll definitely be tomorrow. It'll be to do this review. And then, like I said, when I get off this phone, I got about 5 videos I want to drop. And I'm going to drop them. And like I said, let me see, because I haven't, when I tell y'all I ain't posted shit today. This is my first time being on here. And like I said, I don't even turn monetization on for a live. I haven't done that this year, except for when I do the reviews. Kicking it with the rugs. How you doing, sis? How you doing? I don't even cut my monetization on for a live because I really came up in here to kick it with y'all. I didn't come in here to do nothing else. Okay, let's see. Look at that. I ain't even been live today, and I'm at 9,000 views. I ain't did a damn thing. I ain't put up a short. I ain't do a damn thing. And that's in the last 48 hours. And that's what I'm telling you. You go in your analytics, it could tell you what you're doing in the last hour. You know what I mean? And that's what people should be caring about. Some people, when they don't go live, they shit don't have a heartbeat. They channel don't have no movement. But even if you got a drop of movement in it, that means it's never sleep. So look, in 48 hours, the most within an hour I got in views in the last 48 hours is 2,300 views within an hour. But within the last 48 hours, my channels never sleep. So even at its lowest peak, if you touch it, at December 17, 2024, I was getting 61 views an hour. But like I said, I ain't so much as went nowhere. I did 5 shorts yesterday. That's it. 4 were remixes. 1 was a short I made myself. Yeah. That's it. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. When people are here telling you that I'm doing it for views or I'm doing it to grow, then do something that'll grow. Continue to stick to what you're doing for real. And here's the thing, if you're in the mess and mess is what you want, you can be messy and still get to a point, but that shit pivots at a certain point and it doesn't go any further. And so if you become messy, you got to be messy like Whack 100. You got to be big time messy. And those people all are connected with something bigger than just talking about these regular Joe Schmoes who used to be hookers and junkies and cheaters and clans members. Nobody cares. That's why they on here getting juice off this, because nobody cares. Y'all have made them more important than they are in life. Nobody cares. So I'm just done caring about rules. Like I said, if I watch it still, you know what I'm saying? If it's people I watch and they talking about it and I want to talk about it, I will. If I want to make an OMG moment, I'm going to OMG it out. OMG got a lot to say about this year. So I'm gonna let her handle it. I got some videos I'm gonna drop and have OMG drop them for me. But yeah, other than that, from now on, we're gonna go back to OMG, and then OMG gonna make jokes about your live. If the live was, one of the people that's worth cracking jokes about it, OMG is gonna crack a joke about it. And that's just that simple. So I'm gonna go back to OMG in it, and I'm gonna continue to keep being me. That's it. That's what I'm gonna continue to keep doing. I'm gonna continue to keep being me and get better at the things I need to improve on myself. That's what I plan to do. I plan to use all the equipment I have. I plan to change around my lights so it's balanced completely in my lights. Everything. I plan to, that's what I plan to do. And just continue to grow. And who knows? Maybe I'll have a transplant next year. Maybe I won't. But no matter what I'm doing, I'll be making sure I'm doing the best at whatever I'm doing in life. That's it. That's it. So it might not be your best, but as long as I'm doing my best and giving my best, then I'm good. And as long as I don't become any of this shit I'm talking about, I'm even better. I'm even better because it's hard. Because I swear sometimes the things that people have done and said, they make me want to stoop to their level. You know what I'm saying? Show them what really happened when people got your address, like real shit. Why? Why I want to catch a case for any of these heifers? Not why. Why when people could see that when bullying go wrong, when they was bullying me at first, but then I snapped. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not. Yes, yes, I do. And like I said, I'm not a saint. I don't think I'm perfect, and I'm definitely not right all the time. And I definitely didn't come and think I'm better than anybody. I don't. I am an underdog. I was a kid with a speech, having little problem with my speech, dyslexic, everything you could knock off. Had my children before I was married, before I was 21, was sick, had cancer in my everything you think could shut you out, fuck you up, take you down. It didn't. It didn't. Against all odds, though life was hard to carry on. I wasn't living in the projects, broke with no lights on, none of that was going on. But I know about being against the odds. I know about being an underdog. I know about people counting you out. But see, I had to realize that they weren't the ones that could put me in, so they can't count me out. And if they count me out that circle of losers they're in, that's fine. I'm cool with that. That's it. That's it. I ain't better than nobody. I can get my ass whooped just like anybody else. Difference between me and them is I'm gonna get back up and keep fighting. And if you try to cross me like that, you're going to have to fight me. But I'm a lover, so here's the thing. I could count on a hand how many fights I've had to have in my life. And I'm a good person, but like I said, ain't no punk over here, period. And most people, I'm gonna tell y'all something, they're jealous of me. When it all said and done, listen, what I tell you, it's better to be close with me. It's better to be nice. Not because I'm trying to talk in fear. It's because I'm a person who I'm a real boss. I'm gonna make sure everybody eat. If I go up, everything around me is gonna go up. If we friends and I know the way to go, I'm making sure you go. I will pull you up there with me, but I'm not gonna carry you. Six balls, little sis, how you doing? How you doing? I'm not gonna carry you there. But I damn sure want to see you rise. I've come on here and told content creators nothing but, hey, and I've said this the whole time: do shorts, do short, do uploads. You want to use things, do a remix because it's a legal way to do it, and you won't go past the boundaries, anything, and it gives you a way to clip, talk about things, see what's going on. I mean, oh my God, there's so many things right now because I want to see everybody win. I tell people the people I like, whether people call them good, bad, whatever. I like people who are themselves. I like people whose story ain't based on down in somebody else. It's just like if you're a comedian and you're only funny when you roasting people. That's not really being a comedian. That means you're a good dragger and gagger. You good on your feet with Jones and okay. But that'll make you funny. When you funny, I could roast you. I could tell a good story. I could tell a joke. I got punchlines. That's it. That's it. Two different things. But yeah, like I said, Mm-hmm. Be you. Never be afraid to be you. And I don't care if somebody is telling you. I remember even back when we think about Reagan, when Reagan was doing her Biggie and all that. I don't give a fuck if everybody was saying you was born. Nobody was there. You should have stayed there. You should have stayed in what's you, following Kate, whatever was you. But then I guess this was you because this is where you at. That's why I said when somebody show you who they are, believe them. You can't believe that you want to be something different and you sitting in the pool of bullshit, snaking everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just examples. Like, come on, man. Like, people don't want to be them. They want to get big. They want to say, oh, look at how many came because he was messy. They came because they want to screen record your video and screenshot your chat and intimidate people later and make people feel bad and then go send clips to other mofos. That's what they want to do. That's why they was all in there. That's right. Kicking it with the Rooks. I love them. They are themselves and they hilarious. I swear to God. Y'all in them shorts, when y'all be doing them shorts, I think Vino hilarious. Just period. He just funny. The faces he makes sometimes funny himself. Six Bows is Six Bows. I love me some Six Bows. That you know what I'm saying? I love people who them. I'm never knocking them. I be everywhere. I be see, and I can actually. I'm not just saying somebody's name that's a shout them out. I actually watch their shit. Been watching their shit. I was watching Six Bows before she was even living in the house she living in. I've been watching Six Bows. I remember Six Bows every morning was doing a live at like, and I swear I'd get up, it'd be like 6:30. Six Bows being there folding clothes. We're up in the morning going live doing a make. I said, this girl, don't she get up early and get it? Proud of you. Six Bows was working like shit. She was working so many jobs. She was reminding me of back on in Living Color when he said, I work 3 jobs. I said, how many jobs is Six Bows working? She getting it, ain't she? Getting it. Getting it. Raising her daughters to be queens. Not skank ass heifers who out here backdooring every Tom, Dick, and Harry and Sarah and Susie on the internet. But yeah. That's why I said I like realness. And I think of and when I went into every cipher, I've met people that you end up liking more people or subscribing to more people. I mean, it's a lot of them. Liz, I love. I'm gonna name them from over there. Liz, I like these people. Shit, y'all know I love me some Nirvana. I just hate Nirvana be going on at night because I feel like I always miss her. I always do. Hmm. You got to. My sweet pea. Hey, sweet pea. Yeah, and anybody who came through, if I missed you, I apologize because I know it's a lot of clicks around here. And so sometimes I know people be thinking like, did they not see me? Danny honestly didn't see you. Like, and I know sometimes content creators don't see people. And sometimes, you know what I mean? It happens. Sometimes I glance down and I see a certain comment. I'm directed on that, so I might have missed what's above. But yeah, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Hello. I already know that the mods greeted you. They seen you in the chat, so that I do know. And yeah, thanks for coming through. I didn't see any blockages going on. Thanks to everybody who came through for the first time, who came into the chat for the first time. Thank you for coming in and showing your crown. Thank you to everybody else for just coming in and wearing your crown. Thank y'all to listen to me babble about shady ass bitches. And it's a lot, but it's a lot of queens on here. It's a lot of women on here who they get with the biz, they'll check you, whatever, but they actually are doing something else on here. They actually doing some things on here. It's not just they fight all day. And all they do is fight. You don't even know they could do anything. I say, can they do anything else but fight? Because it's all they do. And then some of them, they'll start doing better stuff than the fighting. And then they'll stop because they're not getting enough people in the Y'all better start putting up some uploads and shorts in and see what they do about that. You could even do uploads and shorts of the mess. Half these people don't even turn their remix off. You can go to the people you don't like. Instead of sharing anything, go to the part you want to clip. If they got that remix button on, push remix. And then do collab. So you could be sitting there looking at them. And if you want to say something, do green screen. Because then you could say, if they don't get their big fat all I have, and you know what they can't do? They can't strike you. And if they dare try to strike you for using that remix, YouTube would know they was on bullshit because YouTube made the remix button. If you want to play they live instead of playing they live, make you an upload. If you took 30 seconds of their live, go change the speed on it. Change it down to 15 seconds. Don't show it, play it. Go over to Canva, add you some elements. Put that in front of them. So now we just hear the sound. Now, they're going to be mad. They're going to be mad. But you're not breaking no rules. You aren't. It's not. At all. Now, you're not just getting it for fun. I mean, do give us something. I mean, but you can. You can. You ain't got to take their whole video. Get the important part. Get when they was saying that old crazy shit they going to swear they ain't saying. Get that part. Just get that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give them something to talk about, not something to strike about, y'all. Stop giving them stuff to strike you for. Spartan, how you doing, King? How you doing? I love Spartan Dan. Spartan Dan will do his video with his dinosaur and plans. Going hilarious when he does it. But like I said, be you. Be you. And if people don't like it, they shouldn't be there. If they don't want to watch it, they shouldn't be there. Just be you. Be you. Because if you're afraid to be you, who gonna like you? They say the best salesman could sell you some shit they don't even believe in. Believe that. Some shit they don't even wear. Some shit they don't even have. They done sold it to you. They sold you that whole Cadillac and they going home in a Honda. They had you believe in Cadillac the only car everybody should drive. I believe in me. Mm-hmm. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm about to go chill. I literally, y'all, I don't know why. I told y'all I got into that doggone Tyler Perry Beauty in the Black, and it is such bullshit. I'm gonna do a whole nother some videos on that because when this season, well, you know, with Tyler Perry, season 1 be like 5 seasons long. So this ain't season 2 that's coming on in 2025. This is season 1.5. I cannot with Tyler Perry, but I got so much to say about this show that I can't even hold it in anymore. I can't hold it in anymore. I'm just waiting. Let me finish this season of House of Village because season 2, Tyler Perry, Beauty in the Black. I got something to say. Kicking it. I did too. I'm rewatching it because I got questions about the questions I got about the. I got so much to say about Beauty in the Black. I'm gonna just say this. How you got a strip club that got men and women, but I swear the women ain't doing nothing. They literally like bending over, they crawling, they doing a split. That's it. They not twerk nothing. They ain't doing nothing, right? I mean, didn't y'all just see that Big Meech just spent 80 up in with some Magic City chicks? I was like, shit, I love to be one of them. And anyway, sorry, my inner whore came out. But the men, they get it. I said, wait a minute, Siler. How come when you in the women's dressing room, one thing going on, and when it's in the men's, you know what, Tyler? And where did he get all these mandingos from? I got kicking it. I got so much to say about Beauty in the Black. I can't. Good night, my spider. Good night. Yes, happy holidays. Girl, I can't. I am. I'm telling you, I am. I'm gonna finish off this House of Pain because I started the other day because I had questions like anybody watching this but me because I got some questions. But then I said, don't, Danny, because you have to finish this House of Villains. Got one more episode tomorrow. I got to do this review for the last two episodes that I'm doing together. I got to do that tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to review Thursday's episode Friday morning. Get it over with, honey, because this weekend and I'm literally titling Beauty in the Black. I got damn questions. I'm hashtagging Tyler and his whole writing table because girl, I got questions. But y'all, I'm gonna get out of here because obviously I'm 3 hours in. I'm still going. I got because I will talk about Beauty in the Black. I'm gonna tag you, sis, when I do it, because I want you to, girl. I can't. All right, y'all. I love you all. Have a good night. Thanks for loving me and being here, and I will see you all tomorrow for the review. I definitely don't want to do 3 hours on these episodes. I shouldn't have. And it wasn't just only. I'm gone. I'm not explaining because we'll be here another 30 minutes. Bye. I love you guys. See you later. Press to, oh yes, from 90 days. Yes, yes. I saw that actually on Maria's community wall. That David Murphy from 90 Day Fiance, he passed away today. I saw that. Because life is short. Like I said, prayers to everybody. There's people in this chat. I know y'all done lost somebody this year or lost somebody who ain't make it to the holidays. They might have been there last year, but prayers. And take advantage of the day you're in. For real. Take advantage of the day you're in because you don't know if you're going to have tomorrow. So, y'all have a good night. I love you guys. And I will see you all. Lauren Marie, how you doing? How you doing? Cats Rule, did I say hey? I hope I didn't miss nobody, but I'm seeing names, and so I'm making sure I'm saying something. My Claudia, did I speak to you? I'm just making sure I did, since I am seeing you all's names right now. But all right, guys, I will see you later. Good night. Have a good one. Love ya. Good night, my six bows. Yes, yes, yes. See you guys. Love ya.